So I've had an interesting 24 hours, Austin, wouldn't you say?
A little bit.
Hey everyone, Connor, this is Austin. You know, we haven't streamed in a hot moment. There's been a lot of things happening, including a cold snap that left us snowed in for a couple of days there. Not nearly as bad as it's been in Texas, though, so,
Yeah. We're lucky there.
yeah. Got some friends down there who have been without power for several days. That's cool. It's not cool.
No, it's not.
But what happened with me, it is gaming time, Kraz. If my fucking internet will allow, the second I started streaming, my internet seems to be shitting the bed a little bit. Okay, it looks like it's calmed down. Okay, so, let me back up a bit. As someone who is self-employed, streaming and making videos are my living, I have to pay tax estimated. I have not been, because I do not have enough money to pay estimated tax. So instead, what happens is that every year I get a full tax bill. And because of bullshit reasons involving being under the age of 25, I have to pay about $2,500 dollars in taxes per year. And I got a bill from the IRS, who, by the way, still owe me $2,600 in stimulus. I never got the $600, and we're still waiting on the $2,000 that we were promised. How many ops does a Spartan need? Hang on, wait. How many ops does a Spartan need? Too many. Flint, that's you. That's you.
Oh,
that's
God.
you, Flint. Thanks for 36 months. Anyways, go ahead and start while I finish this up, because the point of this is that I had no idea how the fuck I was gonna pay that, and I have this upcoming tax season to worry about as well. My parents recently got their tax return, and they just said go ahead and pay it all off. So now I don't owe any taxes. It just poof, it's gone. My folks paid it all off for me. It was absolutely incredible. What a hell of a thing to wake up to. Goddamn incredible. So, yeah, I don't owe any taxes until April, where I will owe taxes again. Not as much, though, because I didn't make as much last year, and I can knock off $600 from the money the IRS is supposed to give me, but didn't. No, it's our internet. I checked earlier, it was fucking fine. This sucks. It's intermittent. It's intermittent. Like, it's fine right now. Give it a few seconds, it might not be. We'll see if it's consistent.
Try playing?
Yeah. I said earlier, go ahead and start.
I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, okay, now it's shitting the bed again. This is cool. That's another reason I haven't been streaming as much recently, is that it seems every time we try to, we have internet issues. Might have to give another angry call to the internet company, the internet provider. Okay, 2 subscriptions. Thank you very much, Stan, for subscribing. Absolutely incredible. 18 months, and also Kiwi with Prime for 13 months. Thank you both very much. We are completing the battle and ending the battle. This is a very fitting one to say finishing the fight on. This is the unfinished business one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, where we have to go back in and do the thing we were supposed to be doing before, which is destroying these portals, if I recall correctly. Whew. Yeah, hopefully the connection fucking improves. Oh, shit. Let's see. Thank you very much. I'll read that in a second. Sorry. Damn it.
Needler, that's gonna kill you.
Okay, thank you. Oh, hey, thank you very much, all of you. Event Time, thank you very much. The five dorks of chaos are saying hi. 22 months, hell yes.
Down.
Thank you. You all are too kind. Also, Duke with 23 months. This is what happens when I don't stream for a while. People come in and subscribe en masse, I suppose. Unfortunate that the internet doesn't exist. I'll take this ghost too.
Yeah, another ghost right there.
Holy shit, Duke. Thank you. I did want to talk, by the way, about future stream and content video plans. Oh, I'll try to get the sniper if I can. Oh, holy shit. Scholar gifted 5 subscriptions. After we kill all the people here, I'll read that.
Yeah.
Okay, so to Spider Lily, Spark, Jacket, Beaver, and Nanobyte. All of you have been gifted subscriptions. Holy shit, Skull, you are the benefactor of this channel at this point. The complete benefit. You have the Stone Cold role in the Discord. I feel like you deserve another one, and it's the benefactor.
Heat signature increasing. Move, Crimson. It's gonna blow. That did it.
Yeah, I'm real pissy right now. I checked my internet beforehand. It dipped for like 1 second and then was totally fine. And then here we are with it not being fine again. This is some cool shit. But we're gonna stick with it. Hopefully we can actually fucking finish this today. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, plans for upcoming things. Ideally we're finishing Halo today. After that, I have the next video plan lined up. Should I go ahead and say what the game is?
Sure.
There we are. The next video is going to be about A Way Out. You all remember, well, I mean, some of you remember, back when Austin and I streamed A Way Out a long time ago. This was before we saved VODs of streams. I have a lot of love for that game and the way it handles the inherent flaws of co-op, as in disagreement and the desire to just kind of act stupid and fuck around that you're inherently going to get when you're playing a co-op game with a friend. Sorry. There we are. So... Okay. Okay.
What?
Okay. Scholar donated $130.
Oh,
Um,
thanks.
where...
You should be more cautious with your money.
I agree. I fully agree. You should be more cautious with your money, Scholar. Hey. Oh, shit. Did the IRS send my money to you by mistake, Scholar? And this is your way of trying to, like, funnel it back to me? Is that what happened? Is that the thing that happened? Also, not to jinx it, but it looks like the internet's calming down now.
It's like,
Hi, Eric. You came in at an interesting time. Is Halo fun? Well, Austin, you're the authority on this.
Excellent work.
Let me go ahead.
it's the only first-person shooter I play that doesn't make me want to give up on life. So, yeah,
Marking the next
It is pretty fucking fun.
I'd mark that as a win.
I have not played Halo in a hot moment. The only shooters I've been playing recently, other than the Doom games for the video, which I'll talk about that in a little bit. I've been playing a bunch of Apex Legends, gotten back into that, and Austin and I play a lot of Gears together. Gears 5. And, the fact that I could jump right back into Halo and, like, it all just kind of clicks and works, I think goes to show how formative Halo has really been for first-person shooters.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, I'll make a video about the Halo series, I'm sure. Maybe about Halo Infinite when that comes out.
Probably a smart call.
I don't know if I would... I mean, I guess I could review Halo Infinite. I didn't, like, have the same experience with Halo as a lot of people did, like, growing up on it. I played a lot of Halo 2 and 3 multiplayer as a kid, but, like, never really the intended play. It was just me and one other friend, and we fuck around and do, like, gravity hammers only. Well, like, one other friend. It was 2 twins, but, yeah. Wait. I'm in the portal. And
excellent work.
Apex Legends is fun. I'll probably stream some Apex on my own time at some point.
Then let's clean up these covenants.
I've realized that I can play it. First of all, I've been playing it with Stan and Iris, Jess, a lot of people. I've been playing.
Wait, with Iris?
No. I was confusing in my head for a second. The D&D players for a second. Which reminds me, today's Thursday, not Friday, right?
Correct.
Okay, because, yeah, Star Wars campaign, is 2 days. We're gonna try and do that. But, anyways, okay, so Eric also gifted 5 subscriptions to, hang on, we gotta kill this tank before I can stop to read this. Okay. One of the first matches, yeah, we won. It was incredible. Okay.
Nicely done.
Sorry. I'm still a little taken aback by that $130. I'm a little at a loss for words here right now. But, okay, Eric, thank you for gifting subscriptions to Mr. Freaking Clean, Bossamon, Clever Kyle, Ewok, and to Carl, and also to Kat. Holy shit, Eric, thank you. Goddamn. Whew! Alright. As I was saying, Halo jumping back in. Yeah, it just clicks. It's like one of the most intuitive, at least Halo 4. I'd say Halo 2 onward also, but very much Halo 4 is a very intuitive shooter. If you've played another shooter before, Halo is different, but it all makes sense when you play it. You can understand why the decisions that were made were the ones that were made. But yeah, okay, so my internet bill's paid off. That helps a lot. Also, Bamboo Sporks, who is probably benefactor number 2 here, donated $15, saying self-employment taxes suck ass, been there before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to file my taxes again soonish. But, again, at least I'll be able to knock off $600 from the money that the IRS was supposed to give me, but didn't. So, there's that at least. Is it just me, or are the Spartan Ops missions taking longer than the main campaign? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They're a lot longer because they're designed for 4 people to breeze through.
Yeah, exactly.
We are 2.
But we're still managing to do it pretty well.
Copies don't use Morse code.
But yeah, I'll probably stream Apex on my own time. I realized I could turn off voice chat in Apex, and the ping system is just so good in that game that you can play the game entirely without voice chat with everyone muted, and it works totally fine. I would play it with friends on stream, but the main problem there is, I don't know if y'all remember the Left 4 Dead streams that I had voice chat on, and how that went. I just set the precedent of no more voice chat on streams with people who I'm not, like, immediate, like, one-to-one friends with, like Marina or you or Alex.
Who's you?
It's a friend of mine. You're a Meshi. You're a Meshi. Yusuke, you're a Meshi.
You know, if you were a Gundam fan, Yu Kajima would have been right there for you.
I couldn't remember the, is it Yu Yakami? The Persona 4 protagonist. I don't remember his canon name.
What? I would know that.
Huh?
Why do you think I would know that?
Oh, I don't know. I thought you played Persona Q for a bit.
Yeah, I did. It was awful.
That's one of the funniest conversations we ever had, is that when we were talking about Persona and our problems with it. This was, I think back in 2016. Probably earlier than that. But I hadn't realized that the only Persona game you had played was Q, and I didn't realize Q was like an Etrian Odyssey Mystery Dungeon style game. And I had played Persona 3 and 4, so we were comparing mechanics, and we kept getting confused at one another. I've fallen off of Persona mostly because, like, the Persona 4 has so much cool shit in it, and also anytime Atlas tries to touch anything remotely doing with queer culture, they are the most insensitive, insulting possible company that people still give a shit about. When it comes to it.
Massive bigots there. Nothing but.
And they continuously have chances to redeem themselves, and they continuously make it worse. I think the Catherine re-release was the point where I realized that there was at no point going to be, like there have been with a lot of other game companies and Japanese game developers, a point of them going, okay, this was stupid. Why did we do this? Let's fix this. No. They just doubled down on their transphobia and their
I was
bigotry.
gonna say that's where you started to see them the way that I see them.
Well, like I already was annoyed with them, but also Persona 4 was from the mid 2000s, so I wasn't like I was like, okay, it sucks, but fucking as time goes on, they'll get better. They didn't get better.
They got worse.
They objectively got worse.
Commander,
Yeah.
the Coveys were ready for us. Like they knew we were coming.
Don't be paranoid, Mel.
So yeah,
Hence why, like, on top of Persona Q being a terrible game, I couldn't stomach the Persona series.
Fire Team Kodiak is on
I like a lot of things that are in the Persona series, but also there are other games, especially nowadays, there are other games that do the things that I like in the Persona series better and less problematically. If you like Persona 4 specifically, or you like the Danganronpa games, but one that isn't like objectively
Awful.
awful, especially to queer people, highly recommend Paradise Killer on Steam or Switch. It's an indie game. It's I think only $15. Extremely good. Extremely good.
Commander, that
If you like that style of game.
what Crimson is carrying. But there's an energy conduit nearby that heats
Can't
up whenever the
please shoot the conduit or the people. Stop shooting the thing that does no damage.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Well, there's also the one directly to your left.
What? Where?
To your left, Connor.
Oh!
The one I parked next to.
I'm no scientist, but I'd say that did something.
I get it. Without the conduits,
It's down.
Okay.
Keep
You
hitting
did
the
all of them.
conduit, Crimson.
conduit destroyed.
But that artillery is still firing.
Looks like the artillery is destabilizing.
So if Crimson hits the other conduit,
That's what I'm thinking too.
Okay. And there's one more over there, right?
Probably.
Yeah, right around the corner here. There we go. Connor is blind as always. I mean, also these notifiers aren't really doing jack shit because what is this?
As you can see, there's nothing here.
Yeah. Like. Yeah, that doesn't do anything.
What?
I guess go to the objective markers instead and see. No.
Oh, again, the markers aren't going to be helpful, so you got to use your eyes.
There was one. Yeah, the markers are completely desynced from where the actual objects are. Oh! Whoa!
I'm leaving you because you won't shoot the people actively attacking us.
I'm also like doubling, trying to keep an eye on the ping to the stream because it's lagging. Duke. Fuck. Stop it. Duke with 1,000 bits. As many bits as as brain dead Doom commenters.
Success.
all right, one down. Hit the rest of the emplacements, Crimson.
Okay, can
Back to the next artillery.
Stay on the
all
nose,
right.
Crimson.
None of these objective markers mean anything anymore. There's the last one of those. Okay. All I have is a sword and a dream. Nope. Huh. So, yeah, I want to talk about the Doom
How
video.
Doom fans are all terrible people.
I wouldn't say all, just most.
Fall back before the gun tries
Because I had a lot of genuinely cool comments from people who are like, I disagree, but I also completely understand your points, and I think that it's fair, and I also had gripes with Eternal. Those are some pretty chill comments. I even had comments of people saying, I completely disagree with every point you made, however I understand how you feel and how you got there. That's also fine. You know what isn't cool is saying that you hating Doom Eternal is as bad as being a Nazi.
Just a second after I directed.
So
Which is
that's
funny considering how many Doom fans are Nazis.
Oh yeah, considering the fucking server raid we had.
not a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a whole fucking thing.
Back. Secure the LZ so Murphy can pull you out of there.
So, I have one thing to address with the Doom video that damn it, I actually understand where people are coming from saying this. A lot of people are talking about how my footage when I was fighting the Marauder was bad. I was just not doing well, and I actually agree. I had footage that I wanted to use of fighting the Marauder where I was just trapped in a corridor with the Marauder as it wasn't ever letting me attack it. Just like backtracking over and over and over again for like a solid 3 minutes. But no matter what, where I look, I couldn't find the fucking footage. And I wanted to get the video done that night, so I was just like, fucking whatever, I'll just use whatever footage I can find. I had solid footage that proved exactly what I was talking about. I couldn't find it for the fucking life of me. If I had been willing to take an extra, goddammit, day to make that video, I probably could have done that better, but... Oh, shit, okay. It spawned me in the fucking car.
He's right, Commander. Phantom dropping reinforcements. I'm having Dalton drop some extra gear for you now.
Go back here, let the gun and your shields recharge. Fuck.
I'm good.
Go forward. Oh, that's right, this is how vehicles work in this. Hey, Spartan, you either get in or get away. Either get in or get away, holy shit. Oh my god.
I've jumped out, by the by.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay, I got rid of some of the drones at least. Yeah, we had a bunch of Nazis raid the server and post a bunch of Nazi imagery. Presumably from anger from my Doom video.
Not
That
presumably, literally. They said so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was asleep when the whole thing happened, so I didn't know about it until the aftermath in the morning.
I was asleep for part of it. I was there for the initial bit of it.
Ow! Fuck.
Oh, the hunters are just sitting up there and shooting. Okay, cool.
And yeah, someone made like an entire fucking like response
Dedicated
video.
By the way, all of his points were objectively false, as proven in his own video, which is glorious.
And like,
While bitching about your opinion on the game.
also my conclusion in the video is that it doesn't matter. None of this matters.
None of this matters.
Oh, I got killed by a piece of Phantom falling on me. Because the game's on Game Pass, so like,
Ow.
it's
I ran out of sprints.
it's all good. None of this matters. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I have a Discord server that is like good about, I'd say, 70% of the time. I don't use it very often because I'm not a very outgoing person. I used to try and pretend to be, because it's kind of a requirement for a content creator to like be present in their fan base. But like, oh my god, I get so tired so fast. I prefer hanging out with like small groups of like friends. And that's not to say that I don't, like, there are people in the server who I don't consider friends. Absolutely, that's not the case. I've made some good friends through the server. But, like, I'm not the kind of person who, like, sits in a Discord server and, like, idly chats with people frequently.
No, me neither.
I used to be that kind of person, and it killed me. That's why I'm dead now, and I'm not alive anymore.
Phantom down.
You're a friend, Kraz.
Same.
On down, Murphy. On my way.
You are acceptable, Kraz.
Fire team Lancer. We've got a situation in Apex. Covenant nest in the hills.
At work today, I was told I'm too extroverted for some introverted coworkers.
Looks like there's
What
one more quick job before you get
sort
started.
of job do you do? I'm not gonna ask where you work, but like, do you do like food service or?
All right, I'm at the
like an
I'm
office
at the
job?
objective. Connor, please acknowledge this.
Oh my god!
That's all. You can go back to answering that question. I just wanted you to see that I had the best exit planned.
Excellent. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm in a bunch of servers too, and I don't talk in any of them. Like, I can't. I do not have the mental fortitude to do it. I took like pretty much all of January off from content creation, and I'm having a little bit of trouble getting back into the swing of things. The Doom video was like a really good fucking like hard like jump back into the brunt of things. But next video is gonna be about a way out. It's gonna be a very positive video because I have very few negative things to say about that game. It's not to say I don't have some gripes, but overall, I have extremely positive views of that game.
Active camo to their shield generators. We can't get in the cave until that shield comes down.
Whew.
Crimson, secure the area.
Already looking for
Literally one of you, at least one of you, please. Oh my god. Okay, no, I guess not. They'll all get their own vehicles.
Like a glove, baby.
targets inbound.
Did you get killed by the weight of the vehicle falling on you?
No. No, the ghost clipped through the bumper of the vehicle to ram me.
Oh my god.
Unless you've got a solution to that mystery, I need you focused on bringing down the generators.
Before you start exploding the scenery, please kill the
Oh,
things that can kill
I
us.
thought that was the generator. Oh. There we go.
Phantom on approach.
There we go. The Duke donated 10 American dollars, saying, I gotta go soon. I hope your week was not as strange as mine. It was strange, but in a... I'm not gonna say in a good or a bad way, just in a way. There was a big old mix of things. Should I tell them about, Lightning 2?
That guy right there.
Sure.
Hang on, the gun's recharging. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we are. Okay, so... Like a glove.
Shields are visible.
Physics.
Crimson.
We have in our apartment complex, there are stray cats that wander around from people who abandon them,
How
usually.
did that kill me? I grabbed onto it.
Are you trying to steal the vehicle?
No, I was just trying to grab onto it. And it started the animation for mounting the vehicle, and then after I did it, and successfully,
Oh, I'm gonna die.
it killed me.
Nice. Okay, so, apartment complex, there are stray cats. We put some food out for them to, you know, keep them fed. We'll go out there and pet them occasionally.
They let us.
They come to trust us. Currently, there are, what, like 3 cats that come around regularly? And then, out of nowhere,
3 or 4, yeah.
a new cat showed up. Oh, no, you're right, 4, yeah. That looks exactly like Lightning, who is
Just bigger.
an all-black, long-haired American cat. And it was strange. And this cat was skittish as fuck.
Crimson did it.
But when the cold snap hit, and there was that one night where it hit, I think, 5 below here, the cat was outside, and we weren't gonna let them fucking freeze to death. And they started to really like you, which was, again, kind of strange, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, she was super skittish until just then.
Oh yeah, that's right, we confirmed that.
Yeah, we just confirmed that.
Oh, that's friendly.
Which was difficult because of the insanely long fur. And the
but,
unwillingness to be picked up.
we let them in and gave them some food and gave them attention. Very friendly. And we were looking around
Yeah,
trying...
She became super friendly after being extremely skittish for the entire time we knew her.
I was looking around on, like, lost pet, like, pages, locally, seeing if there was anyone who said they lost a cat because they seemed so okay with, like, being inside and being with, people that I had to assume.
She ran into the room. Like,
Yeah.
she ran into our apartment of her own volition. We did not pick her up.
But the problem was, when I was checking to see the sex of the cat, I realized that she had worms. And we can't have her inside with worms because she will give it to our cats as well. So we couldn't keep her inside. Luckily, we did have worm medicine, which I tried in vain to give to her. She got some of it, at least. Is that still friendly? It's not. The crosshair isn't showing. That one isn't, for sure. Yeah, but neither of them are.
Is.
I can't aim low enough to actually, like, hit them properly. But Luckily, our next door neighbors offered to take her in for a bit and take her to a no-kill shelter, which I appreciate. So yeah, that happened.
I was very adamant about.
Like what are we doing right now? Just waiting to kill everyone?
Apparently. I was going to go this way, but the bridge is out.
Should I just hop out and start shooting?
Nope. Start shooting.
Ah.
Damn.
That was almost fucking flawless. Alright, up here, I hear them. You're friendly. You're not.
Yep.
So, yeah. It's not really work, it's a thing for disability service. Okay, I see. I will read that in a second, Duke, because Chad is freaking out at what you just said, so give me a moment to kill these ghosts. And also to thank Azriel for subscribing for 30 months! Holy shit. Thank you so much. You're not friendly. Okay, so.
Generally speaking, if they shoot at us, shoot back.
Your dad got turned into a meme in the new Internet Historian video? Do you want to elaborate on that? I've not watched Internet Historian. What? What?
Phantom on approach.
Oh. Okay, is that...
What?
Just the way the vehicle was moving.
What about it?
It's leaving. Oh, I cannot aim low enough to hit them.
Can you now?
I mean... Yes,
How about
now I
now?
can. Okay. You took a clip of your dad talking and edited it to make him talk to Jesse Pinkman? Oh, your dad's a lawyer. Okay. Okay, so there's the context. I thought this was just like a cool, like fucking Instagram story your dad took. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay,
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Jesse,
Oh,
what the
no.
fuck are you talking about?
I
Okay.
want to take out that Wraith,
Oh,
please.
shit.
Yep, before that happens.
Take him out. They're moving to fortify.
Phew. Had to let the gun... Oh, it's right. Holding reload doesn't actually do that in this game.
Right, that's in Gears where that happens.
Yep. Once again, I don't think I'll be able to aim low enough to hit them.
Are you sure?
Yep. This is as low as I can go. Fuck.
How? How is a light bump instant death?
Damn it.
They don't even fucking move. They just bump me slightly and I instantly die.
Well, thank you very much, Duke, and take care, and enjoy your dad's newfound infamy? Oh yeah, punch it in the radiator. Hell yeah.
Call from Poker Squad. The Marines have a
Oops.
wounded elite.
I was aiming at the gun.
Let him live.
There.
It's where your body is proportional, not
Ah, okay.
Listening post. That would explain how they've seen us coming recently.
What'd you think of the Nintendo Direct? I don't get why people are saying it's disappointing. What were they expecting? We're just shy of a year, or just over a year, for Japan, into a pandemic.
Bye, buddy.
Oh, like, of course there's not gonna be many fucking, like, ground-shattering reveals.
He didn't
That's-
have ammo anyway.
Like, it's not surprising. But that is the other thing I wanted to say. Thank you, you reminded me. Marina and I, in July, are gonna stream Skyward Sword. That was the last Zelda game my sister and I... The last new Zelda game my sister and I played together, because we grew up playing Zelda games together before I moved away. We played some of Breath of the Wild, but we weren't able to finish it until I went... Oh, back up! Until I went back to visit them in... Oh. Man. I don't even remember when that was. Damn. That wasn't when I went in last year. That was before then.
No, it was before then.
But yeah,
Fuel rod.
I got him. Gonna take that fuel rod, actually. I mean, we already had Hades on Switch. The physical edition's cool. Neon White. That game fucking looks awesome. It looks right up my alley. That's the game I'm most excited for.
Crimson, be careful. You don't know what's on the other side of that door.
What was it called? Project Strategy Triangle or something? Oh my god, work.
You...
There! Jesus Christ! Gotta stand the perfect distance away from it.
I never have any issue.
I think it must be something on PC. Or
yeah.
on a KBM, I
Keyboard and
mean.
mouse, yeah. I mean,
Apex
these
on
games
Switch.
were not designed for KBM in the first place, so there's probably
Yeah.
some weird bugs.
Exactly. But, Apex on Switch looked like it ran like shit, but I don't know what anyone expected. It's cool
the
that it's
Switch.
there. It's literally free, so, like, whatever. I feel the same way about Warframe on Switch. Like, it runs like ass. It's free. Whatever. I'd say it's better for people to be able to play it if they have a Switch but not a computer that could run it than not be able to.
Oh yeah, but also, I mean, just know that the game is going to run like complete trash because the Switch can't run games.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just know what you're getting into with it.
The only thing that genuinely disappointed me from the Direct was not getting any Metroid Prime 4 information. I would have taken gladly just, hey, we're still working on it. But they literally didn't even mention it, so that's, like, again, I wasn't expecting anything. But yeah, Project Strategy Triangle, whatever that was, that looks interesting. I probably wouldn't play it myself. Like, Octopath is a game I'm interested in, but I don't think I can invest the time into, and that would probably be the same for this game.
Having played Octopath, I'm definitely more interested in this than I was in Octopath.
There's a demo out right now if you're interested.
I might give it a shake, because, like, Octopath ended up being pretty disappointing.
Yeah, I think, like, story-wise and also gameplay-wise near the end, it started getting weird, right, if I recall correctly?
Yeah. It started getting to the point where the entire gimmick of, you know, holding turns and boosting shit, the whole Bravely Default thing, it stopped mattering. Hitting enemies with their weaknesses didn't matter, because there would just be a point where if you broke their guard, they would all come back stronger, and it would grow exponentially as their HP reached the 7 to 8 digits.
Yeah.
That it was functionally fucking impossible to kill a boss unless you were 20 levels over what they were. Like, it just stopped being fun. That, and also, this is probably where I'd get a little bit of hate. I fucking utterly despise most of the characters. I think of the 8 playable characters, there's exactly 3 interesting ones.
But, like, a tactics-style game I think would be more up your alley regardless.
Agreed.
Okay, where are we going?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think we're going outside over here. Yeah, we are. Oh, don't leave yet! Oh, never mind. Okay, he stopped. This man had, like, octo limbs. He was like zapping between animation poses, and he just had so many limbs as a result. God damn.
Many limbs.
Okay, so I don't care about Xenoblade. Cool for fans of Xenoblade. I don't care. It's fine. But Neon White.
I will say I only care that what's her face was chosen
Pyra?
as the fighter.
Pyra and Mithra.
Pyrrha, I would assume.
Oh, Pyrrha and Mithra.
I only care that she was chosen because it pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, it was very funny seeing Twitter at the time.
Exactly. Like, cool, good for the people who want her. I don't care. But there were so many people who were like, this was the time Sora was gonna be the foot. Like, nah. Nah. Screw you, Kingdom Hearts fans, you get nothing.
What was I gonna say? Other than that, I'm interested in that game from the Zero Escape and Danganronpa devs because it looks like it actually addresses a lot of the core problems I have with the franchise. I will wait to see what the writing is like. That's the thing that's most important to me.
Yeah.
But again, it's also Project Zero people working on it, or not Project Zero, Zero Escape people working on it. So I'll see. Again, there wasn't a whole ton, but I wasn't expecting anything. So like, I don't get why people were so disappointed. What?
Well, that's because Disney has a cult following.
Sorry, what does?
Well, also Disney, but Nintendo.
Yeah.
I was confusing my obnoxious cult-like mega corporation that has done exactly 5 good works in their entire career.
Oh, here's the thing. I objectively hate golf. I don't give a shit about golf video games. They're fine, because they don't have the problems that I have with golf in them, which is that it takes up a fuck ton of room. And room that could be used for, like, housing is instead taken up by giant patches of course that is maintained just for rich white dudes to fucking
I was gonna say, that's
balls
literally
over.
why golf exists. To say, fuck you to the poor, you're not good enough to be here.
But golf games are fun. I'm not particularly interested unless it has physical control, because that's part of what's fun. Like, I enjoyed Wii Golf, like in Wii Sports. Which it might. I mean, there's gyro controls, so maybe. But
So add jammers
like, it looked
to the list
fine.
of things we might be looking for.
Just not my thing.
Also,
Yeah.
Flint, are you just going to disregard any of my opinions because I don't like Zaid Masani?
Oh, that's a whole thing. I do want to... Oh, go ahead.
Because that's fair, but also I just want to know if I'm wasting my time trying to explain things to you if you won't listen.
Whew.
Yeah.
Mass Effect Trilogy coming out. Would you all be interested in seeing me stream the Mass Effect games? I have played them, for the record, so I would not be going in blind.
Well, you played most of them.
Well, I did not technically play the first one, and I have not.
Exactly.
I have not played Andromeda yet. I will eventually. The main thing is that, like, I wouldn't be like mad about, like, I don't think people telling me what decisions to make would be as much of a problem, because I know going in what decisions I want to make for Mass Effect. But also,
and anyone who says otherwise, you can just say fuck them.
yeah, it's not like with Fallout where I literally didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
And
you had
people give me
giving
conflicting
you,
answers.
Yeah, conflicting answers nonstop, and if you didn't have the correct opinion, you were bad.
But, like, the main problem that we could have with it... And also, if we were to do it, Austin and Marina would join me for it.
Correct. Hey,
but-
that wraith didn't explode.
Interesting. But, it's really long, is the big thing. It's really, really, really long. That was the deciding factor for you, Kraz, that Austin and Marina would be here for it.
Why does anyone want me on stream? I don't understand this.
For the record, by the way, I want to give an update on Marina's health situation, because things have actually improved somewhat. She has a... Damn it. She has a scheduled guaranteed date for when she's getting her gallbladder removed. Oh, I'm in the tank with you now. So, after that happens, she's gonna need, like, a couple months to recover, and then she should be able to, like, stream pretty regularly again. It's on cooldown right now.
I figured.
So,
What?
yeah.
Did the tank wreck just absorb the shot? It didn't explode.
Yeah, it's just kind of been like that.
It just kind of disappeared. Nyo.
Also, speaking of health, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know this, but I have been keeping up Ring Fit for, like, I think I'm at 28 days now,
Something like that.
which it has
You've only taken a few days off to, like, recover, and I think it's like 2 days.
Yeah. It has been... Okay, what is happening with the vehicles on this mission? That Phantom
What?
was just stuck there. It wasn't hovering there. There's like an idle animation they do when they're hovering. It was just stuck.
Transponder in the chamber adjacent to Crimson's position.
I don't care, it made me blow it up.
Yeah.
Commander, do you see this?
Anyways, Oh yeah, there's also Garrus. Don't worry, we gonna fuck Garrus. Well, that actually depends on who I play as.
I was gonna say, yeah, because Garrus is unfortunately straight.
Cubbies have one of our
Garrus
I
is
don't-
like the one cool straight guy.
When I played, okay, so what we did is that Austin played the first Mass Effect while I watched and made the decisions, because the first Mass Effect, like in the
Had
trilogy,
a lot of issues.
yeah, it would have been
mechanically speaking.
it would have been unplayable for me. It was extremely laggy. It ran at 30 FPS most of the time. The gunplay is not severely dated, but definitely not as like solid comparatively as 2 and 3 were. So I just watched him play it and made decisions. And then I played 2 and 3. And we played as FemShep. So I don't know if I play as Guy Shep or want to stick with FemShep.
I assume it would really boil down to, like, chat vote.
That's fair.
If you were to do it, for stream.
Hey, is this the mission where we had the vehicle that got
Yes.
that? Okay, so we're gonna see if that happens again then.
I really hope it does, personally. It would give us more time to talk to the people who love your content and tolerate me.
FemShep is in the remaster. She was not in the first 2 games, right? Wasn't it that they retroactively added FemShep to Mass Effect? Was it 1 or 2? Or both?
Okay, so
Yeah, you know this better than I
the
do.
iconic FemShep design, the standard, the default. They updated it in Mass Effect 2 and 3, but they never had any promotional material until starring FemShep until Mass Effect 3, where they had a reversible cover for
Yeah.
default male Shep and default female Shep. But
Go ahead.
while the dude was pretty much the same every game, this dude jacked me while I was running him over. Awesome. Meanwhile, if I get touched by a vehicle, I instantly die.
You were saying?
But yeah, the default dude was capable of being played all the way through all 3 games. The default FemShep, not so much, because the version that is in the promo material is not the same that was playable until Mass Effect 3. So
How do you mean by that?
The actual visual design was different.
Oh.
Like the hairstyle for FemShep didn't exist until Mass Effect 3. You couldn't have the specific facial features of her freckles and shit couldn't be replicated properly in Mass Effect 1.
But what people were asking is, when Mass Effect 1 first came out, could you play as either Guy Shep or FemShep?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so she
like-
was, okay.
Oh yeah, no, you could play as I mean, we literally did that.
Well, I was asking if that was a thing they retroactively added
No.
in the re-releases.
No, in Mass Effect, you could always choose to play between a guy or a girl as Shep. That was always the case.
Okay, cool.
I thought you guys were talking about the one that you see in promo material. That was such a big selling point is because the iconic default design for FemShep wasn't attainable in Mass Effect 1, and it is now. So that's why they say design your Shepard and go all the way through as FemShep, is because you can now get the default design in all 3 games.
Okay,
A very
so
silly thing, considering I know exactly one person who has played default FemShep ever.
yeah, I played as my OC in it. I played as Mai through the whole
Of
thing.
course. Yes, you did.
Which was actually pretty cool.
Most people did. The only exception is a lot of people play default Dude
Hey!
Shep because,
Roger that, Miller.
We didn't have it happen.
it was extremely easy to make fucking real Monster Factory shit.
Yep.
Spartans are clear.
Which, okay, for the record, what happened last time? What?
It'll be nice to have the
Oh,
others
sorry.
in.
So, I fucking rode the ghost into the evac zone. So I was teleported out of it because I triggered it, but the ghost was still active and floating and just moving around as if I was still piloting it.
Oh my god, incredible.
The ghost has a mind of its own, and we need to put it down.
So what I was gonna say is where the Pelican was coming from in that mission. Last time we played, we had a Phantom that was stuck outside of the map and invisible in that area, and we were stuck for like 15 minutes trying to kill it until eventually we've like found a perfect spot where we could shoot it with fuel rod cannons to destroy it.
Yeah, it was a very good glitch.
So yeah. Anyways, it would be a hot moment, obviously, because first we have to wait for the thing to come out,
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
remasters to come out. But also we want to wait for Marina to recover. Yeah, I'd be down to stream those games. But also, yeah, in July, Marina and I are gonna stream Skyward Sword. Absolutely, take you on the journey that is that game and how bad it is. It is a game that is.
Sure, why not?
It is a mediocre Zelda game without the bullshit motion controls, which are now optional. So, thank God for that. With the mediocre motion controls, it was terrible. However, there are a lot of things to love about it. I would say the art style and the music and some of the visuals are fucking neat. But also, it's just... There are 4 maps in the game that get reused over and over and over, and that is not a joke. Literally, there are 4 total areas in the game that get repaints 3 different times as you play through. It sucks. But there's a lot of things to love about it, so, you know, we'll take you on the journey.
My condolences to anyone who shows up.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. I thought I was far enough back to avoid sortie, but I was wrong.
I'll run a survey through Crimson's armor sensors.
Oh yeah, it also has,
Oh, cool.
it has,
Another sortie, by the way.
oh shit. Yeah, there. Oh, 2 of them!
Yeah, I know.
On the left there, too. It has, Phi in it as well. By the way,
Point.
yeah, it's pronounced Phi, not Fee, like Figaro, which would have made way more sense,
It checks out.
because her whole thing is singing and dancing. No, Phi, like Wi-Fi.
Requires more than one piece of evidence.
I was gonna
I
say,
guess.
Is her existence really a selling point?
I like her as a character. Her function in the game sucks, though.
Covenant craft inbound.
Crimson, deal with them. Replace scientist when you're done.
Alright. Kraz, take care. See ya. Thank you for stopping by.
Commander Palmer, can we get another reading at Crimson's new location?
Huh?
Same as before, Commander.
Can't really do anything about this.
Got it.
Nice. Ah, damn it. I should have jumped on one of the towers. That's a good way to get, like, to a really stupid spot where you can shoot without getting shot.
Might just appear near Crimson's position. Yes. Why? This is really amazing. I mean, advanced as we are, our maps have got nothing on this thing.
Doctor, what's the point? What are we doing?
I'm making
Okay,
sure I can
so-
read this map correctly so that maybe, if we're lucky, I can
just
get
waiting for
Infinity
dialogue.
free of Requiem. Good work, Crimson. Now, if I'm reading this right, which I think I am, activating this location will give you some respite.
Okay. So, what I was trying to say is, I've been doing Ring Fit exercise for the past month, and it's really good. Highly recommended if you are someone who
Phantom on approach.
has the room to do it, or if you're someone with limited mobility, if you have disposable income, because it does have modes that compensate for that, but also it is pretty expensive for something that you could also just accomplish yourself with the resistance band. But having the guidance having like the structure helps. It's the reason I've been able to keep it up for so long, is that having the exercises laid out for me in a structured way, it helps me stay focused on them instead of getting bored and doing something else.
Can you show them this location? It will activate a turret defense system.
Beat Saber is a pretty decent like work up a sweat type workout. Yeah. You got an unconditional offer from a uni that you applied to. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I need to. This sword is dead. Get defend up there. Oh yeah, and the boss that gets reused in Skyward Sword like 5 times. Jesus Christ.
Phantom on approach.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's gonna be an experience to go through. We're definitely going to use the non-motion controls though, because I'm gonna be streaming it. I don't think I want to punch my microphone while trying to just get the swinging to work. Fuck.
Show magic trick, Doc.
Oh, you want magic tricks? How's this?
There we are.
Show Commander Palmer these locations.
You never did beat Skyward Sword. Well, now you can buy it again if you want for some reason.
Save my money. Buy something better.
This,
If you want a better Zelda game, buy a better Zelda game.
but, oh, yes, A Way Out. That's what I was trying to say earlier. That video, I would say expect that right around the end of the month. Maybe like the very beginning of March. I'm gonna try and get it out this month if I can, so that I'll be paid a little more next month. But, expect it around, say, February 28th. That is 28 days in this month, right? Yeah, because it's 2021, that's right. Hey, isn't it cool that we still have to pay rent for a full month, even though we have 3 to 4 fewer days in February?
Right?
That's cool. That didn't even occur to me until recently.
Yeah. Alright, sniper down.
Nice.
Never mind, found more ammo.
Oh, nice.
Here they come.
This level kind of, it's neat, but it kind of goes really,
It goes
really
too
slow.
What else have you got?
Let's see.
That's right. That you set up
Sniper's eliminated.
your Xbox controller to work for Skyward Sword. The way they made it work is actually like fairly clever in terms of making a bad thing work. But
If you heard a sound of genuine human emotion out of me just now,
I did. It's so rare.
I know. I bounced a shot off of one enemy into another. I did not know this gun could do that.
God damn.
This map's checking out nicely, Dr. Glassman. And it's got a twin. I know how you Spartans like.
Why is there just an objective icon off in the distance, like past the boundaries of the map at all times? It's so silly. There was once a month with 15 days. It was to bring a country's calendar in line with the standard one. Huh. That was probably fun for businesses. Capitalism's a thing. Sorry, we're trying to bring you in line with the rest of the world's calendar system, so, yeah, y'all are gonna have to pay double rent! You're welcome!
Doc,
Nice.
5 for 5. I'm cutting the science short for today.
Understood.
Cutting the science short. for today. No more science. We got rid of it. It ain't here anymore.
What does it mean there is no science?
I mean, there's no science. I'm American, Charlie. I can choose to
I'm
believe
an
in what I
American,
want.
Charlie. I can believe whatever I want.
It's fascinating to me how It's Always Sunny has managed to stay, like, has managed to keep up, basically. Like, there are a lot of this show is about bad people shows.
Almost done. Just a few
Like,
And only one of them has really maintained its relevance.
what I'm trying to say is a lot of the time it just ended up being, hey, it turns out the creators are just pieces of shit and they just imbue it in the characters rather
They
than
were doing it unironically.
yeah, rather than the writers making fun of this bullshit. Liama, welcome aboard. That's how you summon the Wrath of the Sanders, double rent. Nice.
Additional targets inbound.
Oh, of course there's more.
Why wouldn't there be more? There's always more, Connor.
Blow it up. Blow it up. Yeah. Woohoo.
There's never not more.
Wait, what devs? Sorry, what are you talking about, Flint?
The AA guns shot them out of the sky.
Crimson, clean up the garbage they dropped and you're in the clear.
Bye-bye. Okay, Wraith down.
Wow, no one's made that joke in fucking forever. Damn. Is that the real
Jesus
Connor
Christ.
Shaw? You're not paying attention. Oh, we were just talking about It's Always Sunny, how it's like managed to stay funny and also still have a show be about bad people without it just being a show promoting bad behavior. It's impressive.
Damn it. I couldn't get all 3 Wraiths in one life.
Hop down there and get to it.
I almost killed it, though.
Where is it?
And they
even?
appear to have flipped.
Huh. Wait, I can flip. You can flip wraiths that other people are in?
You shouldn't be able to.
That was interesting.
Come on home.
Nope.
No, I want to. No, no.
No. Uh-uh.
No. Damn it.
No. Did you respawn in... Yeah, you respawned in the vehicle.
Here's the long con. Yeah, just bring the vehicle over this gap. It'll be fun. Fuck. Hang on, I'm gonna throw. Wait, don't get in. I'm gonna throw a grenade under it and try to launch it over. We're taking the corpse of the wraith with us.
Nice work today, Crimson.
Nice work today, Crimson.
Projects when you're back on Infinity.
Liao Zhou Liama? I'm assuming it'd be Zhao. But I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. A lot of people made fun of me for my pronunciation of Brio in my Shenmue video, but I was pronouncing it the way the games pronounce it. I feel like it would have been weird regardless if the games had pronounced it Rio, like a lot of American localizations
Rio.
of things do. I would have pronounced it like that. I feel like it would have been weird if I had just gone against it no matter what.
Did it again. Occasionally when loading into a new map, it doesn't let me pick a loadout.
Yeah, okay, that happened to me earlier once too.
It happened just now again.
All right. Are we still on 8 out of 10?
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Before she was snatched. You're here to help trace the call.
It's been an hour. Surely we're We're into it. Yeah, we are.
Science.
Doc, I've got a team of Spartans on location. You have those coordinates ready?
Yes.
What?
Sending them to you now.
Oh, there's a sword guy right there? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he spawned inside of me. Okay, oh my god, please. I don't care which way you go, just please stop walking directly in front of me.
Oh, I didn't even realize you had respawned.
That was clear, considering you kept walking directly in front of me.
Uh-oh.
We've got a phantom headed Crimson's way.
Huh?
Thanks, Dalton.
Yeah, next video is gonna be a positive one.
Okay. The sniper, no-scope headshotted me.
I saw that.
From full health. Awesome.
What are we doing?
Well, someone's at the door.
Oh, shit.
So muting my mic, Alex is getting.
Okay. Oh, shit, I have to stream by myself for a while, damn. Hopefully that's just my coffee that I ordered. I buy, Black and Bold specialty coffee. That is the good coffee to drink. Support them. Do I have the hat here? I do.
Yeah, it was just a delivery.
That's probably the coffee, yeah. Black and Bold. Support them.
Probably.
By the way, y'all, I want to run this by you because I got a sponsorship offer that I want to get your take on because I'm worried it might be a scam, but also I'm not so sure. Do you know ExpressVPN? The
Even
company?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
It's behind
But
those
like the
doors.
thing is, it's not a direct like contact us and we can set up a sponsorship deal. It is a link to a third-party website that is
big guy.
specializes in like setting up sponsorships. And like also I
Big
don't
guy.
currently use I don't currently use ExpressVPN. I would be willing to use it if this is legit, but I just don't know if it's worth it for this. VPN sponsors somehow have massive amounts of money for content creators. I'd probably want to save it for a video that I expect to do well, though.
Right here, Crimson.
Like, I don't even know at this point. It'd have to be something I know would fucking get clicks at least. Oh. Whoa. Ooh. Interesting. Did you have the cutscene for interacting with it?
Yes.
Oh, so did I. Except I was stuck inside of you.
To meet at Librarian's Rest, but doesn't include coordinates.
Not familiar with it.
You want I should take a look at these comm logs? I could track Dr. Halsey's transmissions through this system. Have at it, Roland.
We talked about the Doom video earlier. I'm kind of off it now.
Marines are near the location right now.
If you don't like the video, is chill. Like I didn't expect a lot of people to like it.
No, Doom fans tend to be pretty irrationally pissed off when anyone says anything negative at all about Doom.
It is, however, the most viewed video I've had in months. So like,
I mean, yeah.
having
people hate you all the time.
Yep, having a very strong negative opinion about something. Ask other creators if it's worth it. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't like immediately raise a red flag to anyone. Dog. No. No.
Okay.
Hi. Yeah. Fuck. I'm probably going down. So I didn't so much die and respawn as I just got teleported really far away because I instantly respawned.
Also, I got spawned right where you were getting ambushed, so I got spawned with less than half health.
Hell yeah. Video games. If you're gonna go into a whole rant about my video in my Twitch, this is not the place to do it in my Twitch chat. Like, I have been reading the comments on the video. At least I will see what the first couple of words are, and if it's like KYS piece of shit, I'm not gonna read it. But
Again, most comments because Doom is filled with nothing but 12-year-olds.
well, okay, it's like 12-year-olds and 40-year-olds.
I want to point out. I'm not. There's a very big difference between enjoying Doom and being a Doom fan.
Yeah, I
The
feel
same
that.
way that there's a big difference between, say, I don't know, insert any shitty fandom and someone who just casually enjoys it. There's a difference. When I say Doom fans, I'm talking about the incredibly toxic-ass fandom.
Yeah.
Again, so, for comparison, a difference between someone who plays video games and a gamer.
Gamer, capital G gamer.
Exactly. There's a massive fucking difference. So if you like Doom, don't think I'm insulting you for liking it. Unless it applies to you, in which case, yes, I am.
Like, it's...
Crimson, there's the
There is nothing wrong. I don't think there is any moral failing in liking Doom. Like, there are certain games that I'm like, if you think this is okay, there's definitely something wrong with you. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
there's definitely
I'm gonna
something
throw out
with
an
that.
example here and say Yick. If you
Oh,
like that
yeah.
game anything other than, ironically, because of how genuinely terrible it is, and even then, like, it's not even that funny bad. We tried.
Right.
When that game first came out and we saw how funny it seemed in terms of how bad it was, we tried joke playing through it, and it was just depressing. We had to stop.
Yeah, it was abysmal.
position, Spartans. Fend them off. Crimson, what did you do? Why did those turrets just come online? Crimson didn't do anything. And they're
What do you mean, like Shenmue 3?
That's new.
You don't call yourself a fan of anything because it's more casual enjoyment. Like,
Yeah, and that's
I-
entirely valid.
I'm trying to think if I'm, like, really would classify myself as a, like, specific fan of something. Like, because, for instance, I really love me the Yakuza franchise. The thing is, there is some shit in there that I would also like to not associate with. And I feel like, well, not a lot, honestly. Most of the shit that would be classified as bad got, like, removed in re-releases or was just not, or, like, was presented with the context of it being terrible. But, like, nevertheless, there's some bullshit that I don't want to associate with by calling myself a fan directly of some, Jesus, a fan of something.
I'm gonna have to go deal with that sniper real quick.
Oh, you're a friendly, that's right.
Sniper down.
Dr. Truman, any luck?
Oh, you mentioned Shenmue 3 being terrible. I don't think it's terrible at all, but I also, I get where people are coming from saying it's terrible.
From everything I've seen, it looks like just more Shenmue.
Which, like, if you like that, then
Yeah,
there
exactly.
you go.
Like, I personally think that playing through Shenmue is a terrible experience. But that's me personally. That's not the game sucks. It is not my type of game. Oh my god.
The encryption is 99% cracked.
How long till you're done?
It's stuck at 99.
Like,
But the frequency modulation that
there is, are you friendly or, I can't tell. Yeah, I thought
Turrets
this
are friendly, nothing else is.
Okay, because I thought that turret was shooting at you for a second. It looked like it was shooting directly at you.
It was not.
But, like, it is few and far between that you will find a series or franchise or game or product that does not have some bad shit in it if it has existed for a long stretch of time. I love It's Always Sunny. I would say about 50% of the episodes from the first 4 seasons have some shit in it that I would never ever want to associate with. And then, of course, there is some shit that's objectively terrible, but it's presented in the context of
I was
being
gonna
terrible.
say, yeah, that's all of it.
But, like, as in, there's an episode that's literally titled Sweet D is dating a R-word person. Like, good Christ.
Sure, why not?
And as a result, you have to be able to have nuance about your opinions about any series. And I think identifying yourself as a fan of that series inherently will associate you. It shouldn't do this, but it does associate you with people who will defend literally everything about the series to their dying breath. I wish that wasn't the case, but it sort of is now.
To the absolute record.
Dr. Truman.
So like I enjoy gameplay of the Doom games. I would never call myself a Doom, like a member of the Doom fandom, basically.
Boa squad's ready and waiting for Crimson's help.
Tell the Marines Crimson are inbound. Spartans, get to the
A game you
LZ.
really enjoy is
Let's see what
Celeste.
this
Hell
trace
yes.
does. Crimson, prep for
Good
pickup.
shit. Good game.
Good game?
Good game.
If it's good shit and good game, then it's good shit game.
I mean, actually, I feel like you can identify it as that fairly accurately because it is like a tough as nails platformer.
No, this is
style
not
game.
me degrading the game at all. That's just me following the
Yeah, following the
of
line.
linguistics you just spouted.
Take care, y'all. See ya. Best of luck. I'm trying to think of the first really bad game that I played and identified as being really bad. Cause like I think my first video game was Pikmin.
Yeah.
And then I also had like this fucking Game Boy Color SpongeBob game that was pretty bad, but I didn't really think of it because I was a dumb little kid at the time. So I think the first time I played a game that I realized while I was playing, like, oh wow, this is terrible. It must have been something on the GameCube.
Clear the area of coveys. Roland, help me get eyes on the comms terminals we're after.
I don't know, man. I forgot, like, that Plants vs. Zombies became an arena
franchise.
shooter. Like an FPS. I really liked the first Plants vs. Zombies game. I like tower defense games. I would not play anything since then. That hunter's down. And now the hunter.
I got him.
Nice, good shit. I guess the overarching point I'm trying to make here, I can't think of what the first really bad game I played was, and I probably just kind of
Oh, my
forgot about
pistol
it.
despawned because I left it alone for 5 seconds. Damn.
I might have accidentally picked it up if I walked over it.
Probably.
Well, here.
I don't care.
The point I'm trying to make is have nuance about your opinions about everything. Like, be willing to analyze the flaws in things that you like, and also if there are things that you like in things that are otherwise pretty bad, it's okay to acknowledge
Analyze those too.
and find those aspects in other media that you enjoy more. Hence what I was saying earlier, that like there's a lot of shit in Persona that I think is really good. The music, some of the gameplay, some of the design archetypes, not necessarily characters. The characters are anime designs, but like the actual Persona designs. But a lot of that shit I found in other games too. And because I was able to identify why I liked this series, then I was able to find things in other games instead.
As opposed to just being blindly devoted to the name brand.
Exactly. I've never played Serious Sam. No, I've seen it played. The most I've seen of Serious Sam is the isn't it like a giant buff dude that chases you constantly if you have a pirated version of the game, and just like is invincible, can never die, and will constantly hunt you down and try to kill you as the piracy protection. Like, piracy protection is something I definitely have mixed opinions about, because creators should be paid for their work, but also there are times when work is just straight up completely inaccessible to people for one reason or another, and it should be. for instance, like Hotline Miami 2, even though I don't really like that game overall, it wasn't available in Australia, and the creator said just go ahead and pirate it. That was pretty chill.
Phantom approach.
But anyways, the point being that funny, dumb piracy protection things in games will always get a kick out of me. Like, not being able to glide in, I think it was Arkham Asylum? Or it was Arkham City.
I think it was Arkham City.
Yeah. So you just jump off a building and drop like a ton of bricks. That's shit's choice.
Batman realism mode engaged.
The Plants vs. Zombie shooters are good. I have never heard anyone say that.
Me neither.
This might be a video I do at some point. For now, I'm gonna make a video about a game I know I like, though, because I want a positive video. I had planned for a while, and I might still do this at some point, about making, Alien Colonial Marines?
Colonial Marines, yeah.
Yeah. Is that game really as bad as people said it was? At some point. However, the thing about it is that game never goes on sale. That game always costs like fucking, I think it's $30 and there's a bunch of DLC. So I've never actually wanted to fucking get it.
Connor, I'll also tell you, yes, it is.
Halsey's a tricky old lady, I'll give her
It
that.
literally is. There's
I-
not much of a video there.
Yeah. I mean, I did it for Mighty Number 9, so like...
No, but what I'm saying is, it is, like,
Go to it, Crimson.
it is exactly as bad as people said it is. Because unlike Mighty Number 9, which a significant chunk of why it sucked was the devs being, you know, shitty, anime fan on prom night type douchebags. Everyone really wanted to like Aliens Colonial Marines, whereas nobody went into Mighty Number 9 expecting to like it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought for a second you meant it was kind of like a BioShock Infinite thing, where everyone thought the game was good. And then,
No.
and then a couple of
No,
months
like-
passed and everyone went, wait, why did we like this game?
No, I'm saying, like, nobody went into Mighty Number 9 expecting to like it after the bullshit that they pulled.
Fair.
Everyone wanted to like Aliens Colonial Marines. Every person who bought it, and it just turned out to be so trash.
Shit. Ah, I died. I was trying to heal
noticed.
myself. I'm sorry, but what is this BioShock game that you talk about? Oh, it's a fake game that doesn't exist.
Healing aura behind you if you need it.
Appreciate it, I definitely do. Phew. It was a fake joke game, it's not real.
I think the biggest problem with Aliens Colonial Marines, like from an objective standpoint, is the fact that its co-op doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
The in-game voice chat, and I very highly doubt any of these were fixed, even though this information is a few years old. The in-game voice chat doesn't function.
Oh, hell yeah.
In-game text chat doesn't function.
Hell yeah!
So unless you are in a call through a completely unrelated service, there is literally no way to communicate with your companion player,
Hell yeah!
which is pretty good.
Roland, what's taking
On top of all of that,
layers of 64 Zen?
my favorite detail,
Maybe you'd like to
uh,
use a pen and paper to help with the math instead of asking each
you
one
get
of these
desynced all the time, but you know, that's just standard for bad co-op.
Wait,
No,
like
what-
full-on desync?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that requires restart. Yeah, that bad. But I think my favorite is at random times, if you are in a co-op lobby, you cannot select a mission. Period. End statement. The game
so
literally
good.
will not launch if you are in a lobby.
Austin,
Again, that's
gotta
why I
know-
say
You gotta know my desire for punishment. All of this is making me want to make this video more. Except it said be why the game was so bad, not is it bad.
oh, that's another easy one. because 15 different game companies worked on it, and that's only slightly an exaggeration.
However, that video probably already exists, like someone going
Yes.
through the development history of the game.
For certain.
I was going to make a video about the ping system in Apex Legends and how intuitive it is and how revolutionary it is. Someone already made that video, which doesn't surprise me, but also is slightly disappointing because I would have loved to make a video about that. I'm okay with making videos that people have already made if I have something new to add, but I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have had anything new to add to that.
Yeah, Carl, it's basically bad co-op bingo. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
if it was just a glitchy game, I would understand the appeal. It's a non-functioning game. That's the problem. So, Connor, for specifically your purpose of, is it really that bad? Yes, it is. End statement, no video required.
I had also planned, speaking of video ideas I ended up canning, I had planned to make a video called, Was Crisis Actually Good? Because, obviously, you know the punchline of can it run Crisis, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. However, the most I've ever heard people say about Crisis is, it's like Halo but worse.
Yeah.
And, like, the reason I ended up canning this video is because, first of all, it was hard to actually get Crisis working on a modern PC, funny enough. All joking aside, it's just like 64-bit versions of Windows have trouble running Crisis. But also, the other thing is that I had not... What is happening with these knights?
We're getting bombarded.
Oh, that's right, that happens here.
Well, it's one of the places that happens. We get aerial bombardment a lot.
That's right. But, at the time I was gonna make that video, I hadn't realized that a Crisis remaster was coming out. And I was like, oh shit, this is perfect. But it was coming out in like a week, and I did not have time to get this video working. So it would have come out like an awkward time afterwards, where like, I would either have had to wait for the remaster to come out and then review it, but like, I hadn't played the original, so why would I? Or
Come on, y'all, let's go to Science Mountain.
Climbing up on Science Mountain.
I love the name of this mission. Fucking Science Mountain.
I'd thought about for a while streaming or making a video about Wolfenstein, but there's just like so many asterisks to making a video like that I decided not to. It's actually the same thing that made me stop like theorizing about a video about Gears theming and how it's improved over the years, because there's just a lot of asterisks to it. It's not that I'm saying I don't want to get political or whatever, it's just that Gears literally directly touches on fascism, and I don't know if I would be the right person to discuss that at length.
I'm sorry, I tuned out for a second because I was listening to the dialogue. What'd you say?
I was saying I decided I'm not going to do a video about Gears theming and how it's improved over the years, because of it literally is directly about fascism a lot of the times, and I don't think I'd be the right person to talk at length about that. I think I'd be broad strokes about it, which is not what I want to do in that case. And getting into specifics, I don't think I'd be able to do it well. I'd be happy to make a video about Gears, but its theming, I decided it would be too nebulous to, just a lot of landmines I'd have to avoid stepping on. Same reason I'm not doing a video about Wolfenstein.
Eh.
Pop. Pop. Take care. Nope, not you. Whew. I like how they give us... No, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I like how they give us 2 scorpions because they're supposed to be like people in the turrets on them, but
Yes.
instead we just got 2 big guns. Anyways,
Yes.
what's up? Okay.
I just like how, on the topic of Gears, I like how it's consistently the series that you never think would be good
Yeah.
that end up touching on, like, it's why I like Transformers, for example. Like, that series was designed to sell goddamn toys. Why the hell is it
Yeah.
covering topics well?
But that's my point, is I don't think I am... Frankly, I don't think I am smart enough about the theme of fascism taking over in a nation to be able to touch on the narrative of Gears with the grace that it would need.
Oh, hey, Flint. I didn't think there were any other Gears fans in Connor's Discord.
The Gears franchise, the video I was planning on making is how Gears has grown up. Just talking about how Gears went from being Cliff Bleszinski makes a bunch of big buff dudes shoot guns to this
With
is a
chainsaws.
genuinely...
Very important detail.
Oh, with chainsaws. To it actually being a very... I can't shoot this fucking phantom because it's directly above me.
I can.
Oh my god, it's perfectly following me, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Thank you, yeah, there we go. To it being, like, actually good commentary about its themes and having a very diverse cast and interesting takes, and how Cliff is mad about the new Gears games, even though they're way better than anything he ever did.
Yeah.
Cliff Radical Heights Bleszinski.
Probably.
We're supposed to get out of the Scorpions.
The Scorpions aren't going to fit through there. You'll need to proceed on foot from
So
here.
it does play it again. Nice.
What were you saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly why I fell in love with it so much, Flint, is I got Gears 2. The way I started my journey is I got Gears 2 for free. And I was like, oh, this looks terrible, let's go. And I was just like, okay, this is, like, okay, it's a cover shooter, whatever. I want to say about halfway through Gears 2, I quit playing. Because I had to go back and play Gears 1.
Yeah, because you actually really liked it.
Which is exactly what I expected it to be, by the way. Just a mediocre cover shooter with no story or character to save its life. And then Gears 2, it really fucking kicked up, but I still needed to know where it was going.
Yeah, exactly.
Or where it came from, rather. And then, with only a minor step back in Gears 4, and I'm not including Judgment in this because it's not a main series game, all the Gears games have just gotten better.
Gears 5 is, like, probably... Okay, Gears 5, I'll say, is my favorite third-person shooter ever made. And it is probably, like, top 10 in my favorite shooters, and at least top 20 in my favorite games ever made.
It was alright. I didn't...
What
yeah,
sorry?
Ram, the final boss of 1. I didn't give that much of a shit about Ram like a lot of Gears fans did, and I understand why they did, but also, he was just kind of... I like him a lot more in the comics. When they actually expand on his character a lot, the same way that they did with Scourge. I liked those bosses a lot more as a result.
I did want to address, by the way, yes, Cliff was also Unreal Tournament.
Yes.
And he went full mask off recently, saying that it's not worth... His take was something to the effect of, it's not worth trying to have representation in games, because anytime we do it, referring to white people, people like BIPOC get mad at us, and therefore it's not even worth talking about, which is an insanely fucking privileged take. And meanwhile, Gears 5 has, like, one of the most diverse casts I have seen in a shooter. Like, Apex Legends is the only game I think does it better. And, like, even then, that's only because Gears also was including, like, interesting, was also including legacy characters.
Yeah, like, most of the white people in Gears at this point are legacy characters.
Yeah.
The main character is a Hispanic woman. I always want to say Latino, but I need to correct that. Is a Hispanic woman. The protagonist of Gears Tactics is a Hispanic man.
Gears Tactics, by the way, recently beat. Very good game.
Yeah, it's
has a lot of glitches.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Other than that, it's very good. And some of the glitches also work in your favor, so, like, it kind of balances out.
Dell as the best co-op buddy in the world.
The best coup.
The best coup there ever was. And I already know I'm going to get some legacy Gears fans pissed off at me because I'm not giving that title to Dom, but Well, if I'm being honest, fuck Dom.
I mean,
Um,
Dom's fine.
He's fine, but I never got over how viscerally angry I got when he made a comment about Ben wearing a helmet. Well,
Oh,
if,
that's
if
right.
I wore helmets, then I wouldn't see snipers so well, now would I? I'm like, dude, fuck off. Made me so mad.
Can you work your magic? You know it.
Dom had some of a character.
Again, much like the main the initial cast of the trilogy, they get expanded a lot more in comics.
Good to go, Spartans. Take out the shields, Crimson. Marking your
What
target now.
Ben was precious. Yes.
Yes,
The
Ben
whole
was
Carmine thing is both hilarious and also very touching.
Crimson. Let's root out
extremely tragic, honestly.
Well, it's tragic, yeah, but like seeing the Carmine still live on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like again, it's a series that surprised me by being so much more than it looked like it would be, and that's not something that often happens.
Probably won't stream the Gears games anytime soon, just because of the difficulty of trying to stream them. Because
Yeah, while we could stream one pretty easily.
yeah, because it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
We'd have to get your
like, if
Xbox
you-
working again to get 2 and
Yeah.
3, and even then, even when your Xbox was working, we couldn't actually finish 2.
Yeah,
Because
there was a bug at the very end.
it would keep crashing on the final boss. So we just watched a cutscene of it instead.
Yeah. Also, Flint, if you haven't played Gears 5, Clay gets a little bit more screen time there, which was very nice.
A lot of Gears 4 and 5 blend together for me, but like 5 is definitely definitely good shit.
I feel like that would have happened if they hadn't changed protagonists.
Yeah, having the change of protagonist helps.
Like,
For sure.
playing as
Fucking
JD.
Watchers. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like JD.
I am so sick of these Watchers. Hey, 2 for 1. 2 for 1!
Yeah, I like how old Clay appears, especially when compared to people like Marcus, who is, I think, 68? 67? At this point? He's either in his late 60s or early 70s, I forget. And Clay was substantially younger, considering Marcus was a veteran of the Pendulum Wars.
Yeah.
And I just love that Marcus is still running around like an asshole, blowing people up and chainsawing through assholes, and Clay is groaning as he sits up.
Yep. I kind of want to stop talking about the story so much just because we're not playing the game, so it'd be harder for people to keep up. But the last thing I wanted to say is I think part of the reason why there hasn't been like a full collection released for a while is just like legal troubles and platform troubles, because it's been like between Epic, Cliff, and the Collective, and just like trying to get this game published on different platforms. The Coalition, thank you. Trying to get this game published on different platforms. It's probably just a bit of a legal nightmare to navigate.
I would imagine.
The Spartans are calling lockup. So we get there and we find her. That'd be real neat. Yeah. Dalton, I'm sending you coordinates where I need Crimson delivered. Crimson, get ready. We're in the home stretch.
A home stretch. How many levels do we have left?
We've got all of episode 10, and I think 2 more, so 7.
Okay, can do. I think we can do that today.
Oh yeah, we definitely can. Yeah, it's 7 more missions. Also, this is the same map where we had the same bugs, so
Ooh.
we might still get it.
When did Cliff leave?
I think
Gears?
it was in the development of Gears 2.
Okay. Which makes sense that the series only got better after he left.
Right. Again, I could be wrong. It could have been between 2 and 3 or in development of 2. I don't recall. But I know he only had a really heavy hand in making something in Gears 1, the worst game of the franchise.
Explains why the games got better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Radical Heights? Whew. Like,
I remember you getting extremely pissed off with me every single time you said Radical. I would always follow it up with Heights.
because I unironically say Radical, and you ruined that for me.
Yeah, I did.
Also, I'll get in the vehicle in a second. Oh, you already got a gunner. But now, you have me as a gunner.
God, can I get the AI back?
Wow.
The AI will shoot at enemies.
Can't wait for the gun to cool down a bit.
But yeah, suffice it to say, to move on from Gears so we can talk about something else. Extremely good series. Way fucking better than it has any goddamn right to be.
Yes, for sure.
Highly recommended. One of... Probably... I'm going to lump third-person and first-person shooters together. If I am, it's definitely my favorite shooter series, even over Halo.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, Halo's a fairly close second, but it's still a second to Gears.
Also, I think part of what I like about Halo is, like, not necessarily something that it had to have been Halo to do. But a lot of what I like about Gears are the characters and the writing, which
Yeah.
is very much specific to Gears.
Halo really suffers in that regard, specifically because of the very outdated when it came out mentality of, we can't have a character, we need to be a blank slate for the player to step into. And like, I get why that existed for a while, but that's not what people want anymore.
Yeah.
Again, since 343 took over, the Halo games have gotten infinitely better about having actual character for John. And it's... Again, if people noticed on stream, I stopped calling him the Chief around Halo 3 and started referring to him mostly as John.
Of course, I was
that's-
also saying John Chief and John
know.
Master Chief,
But,
John
but what
Halo.
I mean is, that's about the point where I start seeing John as a character, as a person, instead of just a soldier. Which, again, emphasized why I switched the names. But it really suffers because the first 3 games in the series don't have a personality for John.
Yeah.
Hunters.
Whereas Gears only has that problem in Gears 1, and even then, there's still a clear personality for Marcus. It's just not developed yet.
Guns over, Gideon. There we go. Great work, Spartans.
Movement.
Thanks, Miller.
Watch out for the ghosts, Crimson.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if we should. I've decided because you told us that we're gonna watch out for the ghosts.
Keeping this march going, Crimson. Secure the area.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very hard agree. Like, and again, when I get into a series, I definitely get pretty into it and read the
Like
extra
available
material.
like side lore, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I've read several of the Halo novels. I've read, I haven't read any of the Gears novels, but I've read all the comics. I just haven't gotten the Gears books yet.
Sorry, just giggling about the BDG video of him trying to jokingly read all the Halo novels and then finding out that, like, more than half of them are actually really fucking good. Like,
Yeah.
oh no, I like these! Shit!
I may not like his style of humor, but, like, fucking gotta respect him changing the entire premise when
Yeah.
he realized that something was good.
Like, the whole premise for the video was, I'll tell you everything you need to know about Halo before Infinite comes out, so you don't need to,
And
So
then
you
it
don't need
all
to play the
boiled down
games.
to
and
Halo Wars.
I was gonna say, it became none of the information in the books is relevant, the game got delayed, and also I like these books. Oh shit. Is there anyone on the ground right now I can shoot at?
Go ahead, Dalton. One of my
Well,
friends
us.
picked up a half-dozen Marine IFF tags.
Also, yeah, Flint, I very much agree.
Agreed.
I feel like to make up the time necessary, Halo 4 needed to be longer. Like, to make up for how little there was of John before Halo 4, the game needed to be, I'm gonna say at least a few more chapters long.
For anything, Crimson. There's the IFF tags, but no Marines.
Such a shame that it wasn't, but I mean, like,
Dalton. Pelicans on station, but that
I
LZ
think
is
the
too
biggest shame really is the fact that we don't get much out of John in Halo 5.
high. This is Dalton.
Yeah, I watched a playthrough of Halo 5 with Austin.
Because we can't play that co-op on,
Oh! I got fucking clotheslined!
Me too! Interesting.
I've never seen that before. That's so
Me
good.
neither. I've driven under those things. Why did it kill us this time? Very bizarre. Either way, yeah, we had to watch a playthrough of Halo 5 because, as mentioned, the Xbox power cable shorted out at one point.
Yeah.
And the third-party cable that we got fucking
Or
doesn't
power
hold the charge.
bricks. Power
brick,
bricks,
yeah.
specifically, yeah.
And the third-party power brick we got doesn't function.
And I can't find a first-party one anywhere. They, like, don't make them anymore.
Yeah, which sucks.
But like, at some point, when we have more income, we should just get, like, a Series X anyways.
Oh,
So, like-
absolutely, yeah. But it's not a priority, so... Especially since, like, as much as I prefer playing on a console where things are objectively more stable, I mean, the
I
number of
can't
glitches
argue
we've
that.
encountered... I was gonna say, the number of glitches we've encountered in Gears since switching to PC is fucking ludicrous. Even
Like-
when cross-playing, there wasn't anything that happened on my end,
Oh.
but you encounter glitches every time.
I did want to mention, by the way, speaking of, my sister's computer has also been acting up recently, which is one of the other reasons why she hasn't been streaming.
Correct.
It's blue screening and crashing a lot. We tried a bunch of different things to fix it. We even reinstalled Windows. I'm guessing at this point it's just that our hardware is so fucking dated that we need to get it, or we need to replace it. So what we're probably gonna do is just buy her a pretty decent pre-built computer, and then put in the graphics card that she got relatively recently, just into it. And then that will be that.
Crimson, good job.
So, but either
But,
way, she wasn't going to be joining until
yeah.
until after her surgery, anyways. The biggest shame is that you can never play as elites. What gives 343? Says Flint.
Yeah, I very much agree. There was no reason to remove the elite playability. Like, I don't know, man. Like, and I can't even blame just 343 for it, because ODST didn't let you play as elites. Like, fucking... Even after giving the ability, fucking Bungie also took it away.
Hey.
So, like, it sucks, man. To be
Understand.
fair, a massive problem in Halo 3 specifically was that playing as elites was actively a detriment.
Wait, really? How so?
Yes. Because they hunched forward, they were far easier to headshot.
Reverse
Their
odd
head-
job.
Their heads would, like, lurch out of cover,
The reverse odd job. I see.
basically.
I have no anything that I can fight with. I need to grab a gun. Oh, storm rifle.
So, I why people were disincentivized, but the reason that argument kind of falls apart is because and tell me if you've heard of this game, Halo Reach.
Yes.
They just had the elites stand up more in the player model to make them not
Ow.
like not weaker, not worse, because their hitboxes were pretty much the same. The only thing that changed was they were slightly taller.
Well done, Crimson. Dalton,
clear to
Well,
land.
the problem with ODST is probably one of my favorite Halo games, right behind Reach. But
Cover your traffic. Lots of it.
the
Inbound
problem with
on
ODST is it wasn't meant to be its own game. It was an expansion for 3,
done here yet.
Yes.
and it got made into its own game.
Yeah, it was originally going to be an expansion that, and I forget who specifically forced the issue into making it a standalone game.
Was that the final one of that episode?
No.
Or
We're
okay.
going to it now,
Gotcha. Okay.
and then we'll be on the last episode.
Gotcha. That's right. It's episodes, and then each one has 5 chapters.
Yeah. I forget. Yeah, I forget who made ODST. Like who. It was one of the higher ups that was like, no, we can get more money if we just make it a whole ass release,
Yeah.
without regards to the fact that it wasn't enough to warrant a full ass release.
Ooh. That was weird. Lagged like hell when that launched in.
I noticed that.
Spartans, poker squad here. We could use some backup. Understood, Marines. We'll
Poker Squad!
Very popular today, Crimson. Everybody wants your attention. Spartan Miller, hold on a second, Roland.
You're like content creators, Marines. You're creating content, like bullets.
Okay.
God, everything's lagging so much.
I'm
There
not
we go.
having any lag problems.
It's just every time something spawns in for the first time, it stutters for a second. Beautiful. Oh, over here.
Yeah, I definitely agree there too. They stuck to uniformity with the elite designs, which on the one hand I understand because their armor is all provided for them, whereas Noble Team literally can't bash their entire apparel from various armor sets.
Oh, okay.
That's-
I was gonna say that's not what that word means, but actually that does technically work in that case.
That's literally what it means, yes. So I at least understand the decision, even if I disagree with it, because and this is a little bit of an important thing to note. You can't play as elites outside of multiplayer, so who gives a shit about the lore at that point?
Yeah, right? It's fucking multiplayer. This is what they're all supposed to be like combat training missions, right? Like
No, that's in this one.
that's this one. Okay.
Yeah, in this one, multiplayer games are all combat training missions. In Halos 1 until 4, they just happen and there's no lore reason.
Which is fine. It can. There's no
it doesn't
problem
need to
with
be
that.
attached to the lore. It can just happen. Something I'm very glad that Gears got better about, because Gears 5 had player or character locked classes, which is
Yeah,
but-
that's been fixed.
yes, has since been fixed. But it also had characters that were only available in certain modes.
Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. Like,
Like-
who gives a shit? This multiplayer doesn't make sense anyways. It's
Like,
just
you
for
couldn't
fun.
play as the main character, Kate, in one of the 3 main game modes.
Which is pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Needs assistance ASAP.
So, like... Which, again, they also got rid of. And they even included, one of the... Well, I think the only person here who's a fan of Gears and would thus care is Flint, who has
Understood, Spartan.
experienced Gears 5. They added DB as a playable character
Yeah.
in, like, all multiplayer modes instead of just PvP. And again, awesome! More games should do that, because who gives a damn?
Yeah. Did they fix it where you can play as Sam in Gears 5 on all modes?
Yes.
They're just defending.
Sam, DB, and Jin were the 3 that took the longest. And I think it was because they had issues getting Sam's voice actress back.
Yeah, that wouldn't
Hence why
surprise
it
me.
took longer.
Especially
Um,
since they're right where Halsey's comm signal was routed. Spartan Miller to
I know for a fact that they, since DB's voice is all Baird's voice lines processed, or it's Baird's voice processed heavily. They just heavily processed some of Baird's existing voice lines, so I'm assuming they also couldn't get
Poker Squad, you have the
Baird
situation in hand.
back in.
Yeah.
We do now. Thank
And again,
Baird's
with
actor.
everything that was happening, no, that's not.
Oh yeah,
that's not surprising.
absolutely. I do not fault them. However, they did at least record one great line for DB, when starting Escape, in the heaviest processed, most robotic voice in the world. I feel violated.
Yeah, when you're fucking busting out of the
the
snatcher pods. Yeah.
So good. But yeah, Sam has been added. Every character that currently is available for the COG side is playable in every mode.
Trying to figure out how Hawk got where they seem to be.
They even have a surprising amount of lines for character interactions based on like when they came out. Since Ben came out after Marcus in Gears 5 as a playable character, he has a lot of lines for fighting alongside Marcus, like, "Oh wow, I hope you can teach me to shoot like that, Sergeant Phoenix."
Sergeant Phoenix.
And
I
like,
love you.
there's just there's a lot of character lines for shit like that. It's great.
Don't let me die, Sergeant Phoenix.
He has a lot of lines. Do what I do, Gears. Unless I die, and in that case, don't do that.
He is truly the Krillin of
He really is.
of Gears.
Which is to say, the character
Yes,
that most people
Ben-
sleep on, and the best character.
Ben is in side modes in Gears 5. Like, he's not. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's not playable in.
Ben, Anthony, all of every single
Yeah,
Carmine except for the
Clayton,
one in
Gary,
comics and the ones in the books.
Gary's there. Lizzie.
Yep.
All the Carmines.
Again, they're only accessible through side modes.
Yeah, like
you can't even play
Horde
even in
and,
even in the main
Escape.
game. You can't play because he's always kind of an objective as opposed to a party member. Same with Marcus, actually. You can't play as Marcus in Gears 5.
Yeah, that's right. He's just there.
He's whenever he's with you, he's just with you. He's not you. He's not a member of your party.
Oh. Fuck. That's we should probably switch gears. Ha 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 ha.
Sorry, it just keeps coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were we talking about beforehand?
We're talking about streaming games coming up. Probably wouldn't be able to stream Gears for obvious reasons.
For a while. I still think we should.
Yeah, at some point. It's just we should probably wait for like
just-
some kind of collection to come out or something, or to get a Series X.
If that happens, I don't think we're gonna get a collection for a while. Instead, we just need to wait until we get a, like, either a repair for my Xbox or an upgrade.
By the way, that's another thing I wanted to say. After the A Way Out video, I have a couple of ideas in the pipeline, and there are some games coming up I might want to review. But after that, I do have an April Fool's video in mind. So
Oh god.
get excited for that. It's gonna be real dumb. It doesn't have anything to do with the dead video game. Don't worry.
Yeah, because that would just be inviting the assholes back in.
Yeah, but that video also made me a bunch of money. So like, that was literally the reason I did it. I'm not even gonna be coy about it. I needed money at the time, and making that video got a ton of views and a ton of ad revenue. I forgot they made the Komodo Dragon be the replacement for the Pog emote. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, just look at that, friend. I'm very okay with this.
It's definitely better to look at.
Yeah.
Crimson, fire it up. Let's see what happens.
Don't need an anti-vaxxer. We're going to find out in 2 years that the Komodo Dragon actually did some deeply racist material on stage in
Or
2005.
blackface on camera.
Oh, no. Let's go.
Definitely at the top of that thing, and I've confirmed Dr. Halsey's signal was routed through that area. Climb aboard, Crimson.
Climb.
Climb
I don't
aboard.
think you can classify this as climbing.
Do, 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 do.
Hawk. Not seeing anyone.
Aw, diddly dang it. Aw, dang. Aw, gosh.
a non-main character team died in a Halo game? No, come on now.
What precisely happened with the Pogman anyways? Well, the first thing that happened, Gutex, I think his name is that he outed himself as an anti-vaxxer. And then, he was tweeting out in support of the riots on the Capitol, the attempted coup on the 6th in January.
Let's not sugarcoat it, the fucking Republican terrorist attack.
Yes. Exactly. So that's what happened.
I was gonna say, the anti-vax shit people were willing to tolerate and just found him annoying. After that, that's like supporting the terrorist attack is where people are like, don't do business with terrorists. Bye.
The big problem with it is that he sugarcoated it. It wasn't in so many words with the anti-vax thing, whereas people were talking about COVID on a stream group call that he was on. And then when asked about it, he basically, like, he danced around it, as so many anti-vaxxers do, saying, like, I think parents should be allowed to decide what is best for their kids, whether or not they think getting a shot would be the best option for them. And they said, like, you do agree that you should get your kids vaccinated, right? Like, and then he just backed up again. Well, you know, I think that parents should be allowed to make that choice. Like, hey, no, vaccinate your kids. Vaccinate your fucking kids.
You know what? I'm gonna disagree with you there, champ. I don't think you should get that choice because you'll make the worst one.
And that was
if it only affected you, I'd say whatever, go nuts. However, once your recklessness starts to endanger the lives of other innocent people, nah, fuck you, buddy.
And like,
your opinion is irrelevant.
That was when people were like, about him, and then again, literally tweeting in support of the terrorist attack was the thing that made Twitch instantly go, we can't, no, bye,
We're done
bye,
with you, buddy.
Bye. So that is what happened to the Pogman. I'll try to take care of some of these,
yeah, I only have a
watches.
suppressor and a shotgun, so I'm not exactly in a good position to deal with them.
Fuck. Gotta reload. And there's still a watcher flying around somewhere.
Got him.
Down. Phew. Hasn't the vaccines cause autism myth been disproven more times than the flat Earth theory? Yeah, but
you gotta understand.
There are still people.
When you're in a conspiracy theory, anything that disproves the conspiracy theory, even if it's an objective fact, is just part of the theory. Like it's they're part of the deep state cover-up bullshit. Like,
yeah,
no, it's just wrong.
Like, also, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say, ask someone who has autism, if the thing you're worried about is if I stop my child from getting and spreading measles, they might become autistic, that's kind of fucked up. You'd rather them die and kill other children than have autism? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
well, it just reveals the deep fucking ableism that a lot of shitty people really just try to hide.
And again, I want to make clear in case anyone sees this out of context or whatever. Vaccines don't cause fucking autism. Obviously not.
Vaccines do not cause autism. If you think that, you're wrong. Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah, it's impressive that this bullshit conspiracy theory started by one disgraced doctor who wrote, like, an unverified article in I think a newspaper in, like, the 80s or something. Something to that effect.
Blake, I didn't know about that. Holy shit, I never heard about that. That's awesome.
The guy who said he had the blueprint for the vaccine nanomachine, supposedly in the COVID shot, was in fact a zoomed-in picture of a
That's incredible.
This sounds like the plot to Ride to Hell Retribution 2.
Damn it, Connor.
Ride to Hell Vaccination.
Holy shit. I mean, okay. Fucking... I would play the opposite of that game. Playing as a person out, fucking taking down the anti-vaxxers. That's the game I would play.
Ride from Hell.
Hey, Doc, got something you want to see? What is this? Well, if if you
Huh.
combine it with the
Well, when you believe in one conspiracy theory, of course you're gonna believe in Q bullshit.
Like, it's so easy for those people to get stuck in a loop of bullshit because the whatever the core pillar of their bullshit belief is, like, I say I had my kid vaccinated and then also they were autistic. Say something like that. Something that
Therefore, the two must be connected.
something that makes them buy into this bullshit conspiracy. The fact that there are so many people who are accredited scientists who are saying that this is bullshit, they're not going to believe these people when they also say other things are bullshit. And thus it becomes, like you said, so much easier to buy into more conspiracy theories.
The loop just perpetuates because anything that disproves it is part of the fucking problem.
Becomes part of the conspiracy.
Yeah. It's why it's pretty much impossible to get out of that conspiracy theorist mindset. Like, no amount of outside education is going to change your mind. You have to realize that's bullshit yourself. That's why I stopped saying, oh, we just need to educate these people. Nah, they either know and they don't care, or they don't know and they're not going to learn no matter how hard you try. So, fuck them.
Like, every time I see people try to equate, like, education statistics in states to those states being more left-leaning, there are a lot of very well-educated grifters and just fucking idiots who are really good at math and also think gay people are trying to kill them. Like, there are a lot of people who are beyond fucking hope who are also extremely well educated and had every goddamn opportunity to learn that the shit they believe in has no basis in reality.
I am extremely glad for you for breaking away from the quarterings bullshit. Because, like, that guy is... Well, I mean, he's a literal Nazi, but, I mean, he is a fucking conspiracy theorist extraordinaire. Like, he's a complete psycho.
What does the quartering do? I just keep hearing the name. I don't know what his thing is. Is he like an analysis channel?
He's basically a reactionary in the truest definition of the word.
He's a reply guy.
Basically. Anything that happens that doesn't immediately mesh with his worldview is wrong, bad, and evil. And he will make a 15 to 30 minute video detailing why. And how it's all part of some fucking, like, the mass leftist movement that's trying to indoctrinate America, in which case, fuck, I wish.
For the record, what I was saying earlier,
happening.
I had a second half to what I was saying earlier. I want to make sure I get it out there. I'm not saying that, therefore, we shouldn't bother trying to give people better educations. Obviously, we should. Obviously, we should try to get people better educations. But
it needs to be diverse education as opposed to ham-fisted, one-way thinking education.
Not to mention, you also need to ensure there is specific education against these bullshit ideas. You can't just ignore them and hope they go away. You have to actively work against them to, like, otherwise people can say, find a YouTube channel on the internet that makes a video that they see and like, and then go to, like you could have done if you weren't keen to that bullshit of going down this rabbit hole of, like, chaining together, well, this is one thing that is an unpopular opinion that I agree with, and then chaining it to eventually, oops, I'm a Nazi now.
We'll finish what they started.
And then eventually you get elected to Congress because you mentioned Jewish space lasers.
Yeah, that was a whole thing, good God.
Right!
Ooh, Jesus.
The fucking number of people who that just slipped under the fucking radar for and became business as usual after Trump, basically the Trumpism movement.
Dalton,
Holy shit.
Welcome back, Duke.
Rocket launchers, Spartan lasers. I was thinking something more along the lines of air support. Miller, there's anti-air station near Crimson's position.
What was I saying? Yeah, we need to have education specifically against like anti-racist education, specifically teaching kids and adults also to actively work against bigotry and misinformation rather than just ignore it.
There is a group of people doing exactly that.
Yes. What is the project called again? Remind me.
Was it Gravel Institute or something?
I think that's right. Yes.
I think so. But yeah, they're basically doing the exact same thing, basically being the anti-PragerU.
Oh my god, that whole thing.
Here looks to be shielded. I bet you want an idea for how to bring them down. Wouldn't mind one. Me
Which
either.
again, we
Give me a
need
second
something like that because PragerU is literally lying about literally everything they can think
here.
of,
Set up those shields. Forgot to change
solely for the purpose of indoctrination and keeping people, quote, in their lane.
They did have a
So-
slide that said socialism is based, though, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, but they did it ironically.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I'm shooting the shit. I'm memeing.
Sending Crimson some big guns right now. All right, Crimson. Brute force it. Shoot it till it breaks.
Although I think my favorite slide is racism is bad in quotation marks.
Acknowledged, Dalton.
They,
Crimson's
the
on it.
leftists somehow think that racism bad.
Yes, correct.
Uh-huh.
We sure do, because it is. Any further thoughts?
No more questions, Your Honor.
Oh, we're going the wrong way.
Oh, over there. I don't even trust the objective markers anymore.
It's usually the targeting markers that are fucked up.
If you don't know what PragerU is, it's a big grift. It's a YouTube channel. It's pretending to be a university that doesn't exist.
Working on it.
Yup.
That teaches a bunch of super fucking like right-wing, like alt-right,
Take him out.
conservative bullshit.
They're again, it feels silly to say that, to keep having to say this, but they're literal goddamn Nazis.
Yes.
Like, they're straight up pandering to Nazis to spread their message further.
Success. Shield down. Get that last one, Crimson.
How did that fucking Phantom not die? Whatever.
Guns down. Excellent, Crimson. Fall back to the harvester.
All right.
So yeah, they're just basically a massive grift that started to peddle conspiracy theories and successfully.
And I have
So-
to keep going to my fucking ad settings on YouTube and disabling the ability for them to show PragerU ads because they keep getting new URLs for their ads.
Specifically so people can't avoid their pandering peddling bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, they know that nobody believes in them, but they continue to fucking peddle anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna have a real hot take here. I hope you all are ready for. I don't think it's a good idea to make like YouTube poop type like content and like parody type content on things like PragerU or Alex Jones,
I agree.
because you have to subject yourself to watching it in order to make it.
And on
'Cause
top
you
of
need
that,
material.
you are still filtering in the, like, even filtered, you're still giving the fucking opinions airtime.
Yeah.
It's like how you shouldn't even invite them to like a podcast.
You need
or
to
something. Like,
you need to deplatform them.
yeah,
get-
you need to make them unable to spread their bullshit. I mean, that's part of why I stopped following Critical entirely.
Corridor is clear.
Like,
Dalton to Lieutenant
he would
Murphy.
welcome literal Nazis like PewDiePie on board and defend them consistently. Like, at that point, no, you're guilty. You are guilty by association.
At some point, I'm probably gonna have to unlist my my Payday H3 DLC review video. The reason I don't unlist all of the Payday videos, which by the way, they're in a playlist on my channel. If you ever wanted to watch them for whatever reason, you can still do it. It's just I don't have them listed as main things on my channel. I keep the DLC reviews up and some of the bigger videos up because they are the things that make me the most money because people
Yeah.
still watch them. And if I were to stop doing that, I would go under. So yeah. But anyways, the point being that at some point I'm probably gonna have to unlist that. I went back and edited out anything positive I had to say about them because that was before their podcast really got into like crazy fucking weird. Let's see what the Nazis have to say territory. And yeah, ugh.
I will
Ow.
read that comment in just a second. Busy not dying. It's a new innovative idea from me. Usually I just go in and die. Especially today, I've been playing like absolute trash. So I'm gonna try and not die.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Oh, Puffer.
Is there a dog outside?
Yes. The one with
Nice.
the broken leg.
Aw.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's taken care of. He's one of our neighbor's dogs.
Oh, yeah. It's not like a stray. The same neighbors that took in our cat, too.
Yeah.
All clear. Free the
Okay.
science team.
I keep seeing the real difference between the right and left is empathy. Right wing has such a hard time empathizing with people's real issues, but die on hill over BS social things like representation in movies. The reason for that is because nobody on the right has any humanity. And that sounds like too much of a blanket statement to really make, but honestly,
One down.
that's what it is. They don't see anyone else as worthy of empathy.
I
However,
think
their empathy is entirely conditional. If you don't agree with everything on their side, you're wrong, you're bad, and you aren't human to them.
what I wanted
And
to
that's
say,
just kind of how they are.
what I wanted to say is one of the biggest things in terms of becoming a better person that can happen to you and happen to me, and you need to have happen to you in general. At some point in your life, this is going to be a realization you need to have, is that other people have different thought processes from you. Other people have different life experiences and conclusions they will draw on events than you, and they always will. And
Yeah.
that can be both a good thing and a bad thing depending on what it is. Like, there are people who are fucking literal Nazis, but also, like, you need to understand that something that is good or bad for you isn't necessarily good or bad for other people, and that there have to be things that happen that you do not directly benefit from that are good for people other than you, and you need to actively work towards having those things happen, because the alternative is saying, fuck everyone else, I only care about me. It is a good thing to try and help people and not expect anything for it.
Yes. Again,
And-
that's why I say that, like, empathy on the right is completely conditional. They don't. If it doesn't benefit them or people who think like them and give them power, they don't care.
Oh.
And I do want to. I do want to state for the record, there's a very big difference between, like, fiscal conservatism and, like, general conservatism.
Yeah.
There really is. There, you can have a difference in opinion on how much people should be taxed. Like, that's something that we can fucking talk about. However, that's not what conservatism's big draw is. I would say maybe 10% of Republicans are actually like that. The vast majority are in it because it's the party of bigots right now.
Yeah.
It's where the Democrats were years and years and years ago. It is the party of bigots, and that's what they want to be.
Looks like the door's sealed up tight, but I've pinged the controls.
Like,
And it's insufferable.
Crimson some air support.
So many people are like, you should just coexist with it. No, they have proven that they're not willing to coexist. Why should I put in the effort for the bigots?
like,
Oh, I got blowed up.
the point I was trying to make earlier is understanding that there are people who have incredibly different life experiences from you, and thus different needs from you, is important, and working towards people being able to just fucking coexist without actively struggling for it is good. However, at the same time, you also need to ensure that you are not putting the keys of power into the hands of people who are only interested in themselves. Which, as a result, means you also need to not fucking give way to people who have actively made the decision time and time again to say, fuck y'all, I only care about me.
There you go,
So,
Spartans. Door's unlocked.
point being, you need to help out people who aren't you, unless those people are actively not giving a shit about anyone other than themselves. I don't
For a while.
no fucking unity with these fucking literal Nazis. However,
Yeah.
at the same time, also work to help people who aren't you. Just not Nazis. It's
Yeah,
what it really boils down to.
It's the paradox of tolerance. You can't
Yes,
tolerate
thank you.
the
That's a phrase I
intolerant.
couldn't remember for the life of me.
You can't tolerate the intolerant, and that's where, I mean, anytime you get into an argument with right-wingers and you call them out for being pieces of shit. I thought your party was the party of
so
tolerance.
much for the tolerant left.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, you're not though, so you don't, if you're not tolerant of others, you don't get tolerance extended to you.
Exactly.
It's not a difficult concept.
Why did... Okay, my
And again,
sticky
I
went
want to
right
point out,
through that guy.
I used to be a fucking, like, enlightened goddamn centrist for years, in fact. Because I didn't really give a shit about politics, and then I realized how much of a disgusting privilege take that is. Because, like, sure, okay, cool, it won't affect me. I'm a white guy who who many people just assume is straight. I'd be fine. I'd be fine under any regime.
But, like...
But other people that I care about wouldn't be.
Hang on, I just want to say thank you very much to Dill for subscribing for 20 months. Can't stick around for the stream, but it's Twitch Prime time. Hey, every little bit helps. Thank you so much, Dill.
Yeah.
Whew.
Oh god, that fucks with me every time.
Huh?
There's
oh,
a-
the
heat
little
effect.
blur. Yeah, the heat effect here that looks like a cloaked
Yep.
sword boy.
Fucks with
Yep.
me every time.
Yep.
But yeah, suffice it to say, I've given up on this argument of we need to coexist, we need to educate them. Like, at this point, there's no excuse. If you
Like-
don't know better, it's because you're actively choosing not to know better. It's not because you're ignorant or you're uninformed. You're informed, you're just choosing to be the worst possible version of you can be.
And that's why it's important to deplatform these people, because if you can
Exactly.
stop them from spreading their bullshit to people who are otherwise vulnerable, like people who are looking for an explanation for why their lives are fucked, and the answer is systemically a lot of things, but there are people who out there who are willing to sell you on the reason why everything has gone wrong, and it's whatever makes
Whatever
them the
that
most
group
money,
fears the most.
basically.
This way's shut. Hang on a second, Crimson. I'll find you an
So
alternate route.
deplatforming those fucking Nazis and instead providing opportunities
Finding anything.
for education and also for actual resources.
Still have door controls
Like,
Yeah.
through this location.
fucking, you can't just educate people and like, hey, here is what...
Hey, neat.
Huh. Did you activate the door?
Polymorphic molecular phase
No.
storage system.
I didn't either.
Which
It
means
just
what?
Weird.
appeared and then disappeared.
I picked up a gun. Maybe it registered that as pressing the button, despite me being nowhere near.
Weird.
Yeah.
Spartan, I'm detecting phasing activity.
But, yeah, the point being
Yeah.
that if you don't actively, like, try to help people who are in dire straits, it doesn't matter how much you try to tell them how cool what you're selling is. They won't give a shit if you aren't actually willing to help. Like,
And I want to follow up on something Flint said there. The right has exactly two situations in which they will pull the "come on, this is the time for unity" thing. When moderate Democrats have any position of power because they know the dumbasses will be cowed, a la see everything Biden has currently done.
his first day was
and
pretty
when Nazis
chill,
are involved.
and then
Yeah, and
afterwards,
then everything got worse.
yeah, like, no, you know what? We don't actually need an increased minimum wage. No, you don't need $2,000. No.
Oh,
no.
also, you know how I could just write an executive order like I did on my first day and forgive a shitload of college debt like I vowed to do multiple
No,
times?
I'm not gonna be doing
I
that.
don't think I need to do that.
Should we reunite the families who we separated at the border for no reason other than to be cruel? No.
Just to be a racist monster? No.
No. Listen, it's really cold right now. We gotta deal with that.
They'll really appreciate being in our not heated prisons
Yeah.
while it's really cold out. So like I said, those are the two instances where Republicans will pull the "it's a time for unity, we need to coexist" flag, is when they're trying to cow up to Nazis, and when they're trying to cow Democrats who are too stupid to figure out the grift.
What I do want to say is, I think, in the way I feel about voting, because I am so far extremely disappointed with Biden. I mean, I expected pretty much nothing, and yet I'm still disappointed.
Right?
But the way I see it is that the deplatforming aspect of it is voting to ensure the literal actual Nazis don't get positions of power, because our system is so fucked that we'll have to take nothing over active backward progress. And then the actual change comes at a more local level with, like, actual progressives and leftists who are attempting to get positions of power in order to make a difference.
Attempting and succeeding, I want to point out.
Yes! In Missouri, Cori Bush being a congresswoman is absolutely
incredible.
Fucking fantastic.
Like, and again, I always love the very liberal notion of, like, AOC and Ilhan Omar, they had very tight races, they didn't have a chance. First off, AOC utterly dominated her race. Like, It wasn't even close. In fact, it was the most landslide victory of any person in the Democratic Party. Second off, their claim about Ilhan Omar would be correct if the Democrats hadn't hired ad makers to do hit pieces on their own candidate to make her lose.
That whole fucking thing, Jesus Christ.
And even then, she still fucking won.
Like,
the people... that's a bummer. Don't know what you're wanting me to do for you.
Hopefully we spawn
too.
up there. Yes we do, good.
Again, what has clearly been shown by pretty much this most recent voting cycle especially, but honestly a lot of them in recent history, the people at large want progressive ideology, whether they call it that or not, because Republicans have turned it into a fucking dirty word.
Yeah.
They want progressive ideology. I mean, prime example, fucking Florida voted for Trump and also voted for every progressive measure on the ballot.
And also, again, those votes are usually pretty close, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's still almost 50% of states like Texas and Florida who didn't want Trump. And that goes the other way, too. There are a lot of states where it was close the other way, which is also some bullshit. But, like...
There's just a lot of Nazis in America. I mean, that really is the long and short of it. No.
Okay, because it looks exactly like a thing we were supposed to shoot earlier.
We have an objective telling us where to go.
Okay, as long as it's actually working this time. Yes, it is. Good.
Again, the objective markers are usually fine. It's the destroy markers that don't. Like the targeting enemy markers.
Yeah.
But yeah, what has clearly been shown, and what the Democratic Party needs to do if they want to have a chance of ever winning any election ever again, for the love of fuck, is they need to start taking progressive policies. Their middle-of-the-road bullshit has failed every single time.
The phrase, "we need a Republican Party."
We need a strong, important detail. We need a strong Republican Party that can beat our ass. That's what they want.
Like,
they're controlled fucking opposed to actual people who want to help people.
These are fucking lives at stake. Well, you can't just say, this isn't a fucking game where you need to have a competitor in order for it to be fun.
But again,
do you actually give a shit about your policies at all?
No.
God.
That's simple. Democrats are just as big a grifters as Republicans. The difference is, they will grift and do nothing, whereas one party will grift and actively line up the minorities at the wall.
Actively make things worse for people who aren't straight white men. Like, actively destroy lives.
Yup. So again, part of why I will probably always end up having to vote Democrat, even though I absolutely them. Because one party wants me dead, the other party doesn't care about me. It's not a tough call between the two.
It's unfortunate that's the situation at fucking all, but...
Agreed. And I'm hoping, genuinely, that in the near future, that will change. Because now, due to the overt, basically Trump saying what the Republican Party's been saying for years, but the quiet part loud, a lot of people are aware, and a lot of people are really hard against that. So we might, and a lot of people are also disillusioned with Biden's bullshit, too.
Yeah.
I think once the old guard dies off, we're going to actually see people who will promote change.
Damn it.
It's just a matter of making it to there, which sucks because it shouldn't be, but the most optimistic I can be is we'll see change come in the future, but it won't be anytime soon. Definitely not soon enough.
We shouldn't have to fight so fucking hard just to actively not fall backwards. And yet, here we are. Shit. Might go down.
No, you won't. I got you back.
What is my ult again? Oh, I have fucking thermal visions, right. Do. Hold E to open door. God game. Thank you.
I think this is where where it just ends.
Okay. 3 more missions, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, we can do it.
Oh.
Exactly. Seize the power.
Fitting,
Seize the means of production.
Fitting mission title.
I like the amount of people who were laughing at my cool socialism joke that I made in my going under video as if I was joking. Hi, Maria. What's up?
Miller, Crimson's heading into an area where we've lost a few pelicans.
All right.
Have them all
Every time I see people who are
Dalton.
who make fun of socialism, first off, 2 things always happen. One, they just describe capitalism.
Yes.
Second, which is always the funniest thing. Second, I always think of Happy Roadkill's comic that I still think is the most accurate one he's ever done.
Spartans, good to see you.
Austin,
Let me tell you about this, huh?
Austin, are you about to, through audio, describe a comic for our stream?
Yes.
All right.
But specifically the one where dude is talking to an Amazon worker who's complaining about shitty working conditions. Here, I have an ideology for you that'll support workers' rights. It's called happy workerism.
Happy workerism.
Because socialism is a tainted word in America, despite all the policies being widely popular by the masses at large.
In various, and also like several of the policies being already implemented in various other countries.
Exactly.
Diz, welcome aboard.
Again, it's just it's a dirty fucking word because fear-mongering, honestly.
And Maria, you haven't played Spops or Halo 4? Spartan Ops. I probably shouldn't just say Spops to refer to this game.
Nah, Spops works.
Alright, Spops works.
Beep beep. I forgot that I had a horn, genuinely.
Well, now
Even though
now
I just
you
used
remember.
it. I used it just a few minutes, like just probably half an hour ago, to honk at a bunch of NPCs aggressively.
I'm assuming we actually have to destroy this,
I'd probably just kill its cargo.
guns recharging.
Its cargo being people, of course.
Whoa! Nice.
That's fine.
They're there. I can't aim the gun low enough. There we go.
Golden to Crimson. Phantom coming your way.
Phew! Nice. Not seen Halo 4. Recommended. Very good.
Definitely my favorite of the Master Chief games.
Oh, we didn't actually talk about why why we didn't end up streaming on Tuesday when I was planning on streaming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
okay.
yeah, actually, you can explain it better.
It's because it was an issue on my end. So despite having this game downloaded for months and months and months
On Game Pass.
on Game Pass, still having Game Pass and playing it, I don't know, in the last 3 weeks, when I tried launching it on Tuesday, it said game executable not found.
Not found is very interesting, by the way. It ain't here.
So I went to confirm its location. It was there. And it continued to say not found because it was there. There was no issue. Why can't you play? There is no bug.
There's no bug.
There's no problem. There is no problem.
I'll be back in the cart.
Please, thank you. So it continued to say that I couldn't play the Master Chief Collection because of the executable. So on Tuesday, when we were going to stream and noticed this, I just gave up. How did I flip? I just gave up and did a fresh reinstall. And, wouldn't you know it, executable not found.
Yeah, still didn't work.
Still
even
same
after
problem.
Full reinstall.
Full reinstall, once again confirming that the executable was where it says it wasn't. Because it gave me an exact file location where it was, saying it wasn't there. So, after that, we just kind of gave up, figuring it was a problem that would either sort itself or we just wouldn't finish this. And then, on a hunch, I decided to launch it in modded mode.
Yeah, mod compatibility mode.
Mod compatibility mode. And it launched perfectly fine. So, what we think happened is it was an issue with the anti-cheat.
Yes.
But it isn't. It objectively wasn't that. Because
Thanks,
the same
Maria.
anti-cheat... Huh?
Guy just started spamming emotes. Maria covered
thanks.
it. Ah, shit.
Like a glove, baby. But it wasn't the anti-cheat, and I know that for a fact because the game that I played minutes before testing
Gears.
the stream, Gears, uses the exact same anti-cheat and worked without a fucking problem.
I think it's easy anti-cheat, which is what
Easy
a lot
anti-cheat, yeah.
of games use nowadays.
Yeah, so it wasn't a problem with the anti-cheat, despite that being what was causing the problem. So we figured, okay, well, fuck it. We'll play in mod compatibility mode, I guess. And we were prepared to do that. And then today we tried on a whim. I tried launching it with easy anti-cheat. Worked fine.
Yeah, just perfectly fine. No problems.
No issues. The problems that existed, they didn't exist. I was wrong. No, they didn't happen.
Okay, into the structure.
They tried fucking Jedi mind tricking me on the easy anti-cheat being bugged out as hell, only for Halo. Oh my god. We
gotta
missed
try-
out on a day of stream because of literally nothing.
And nice. I tried, I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. I didn't end up actually making it to it, though. Because, again, we were snowed in. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday, but... Ooh! We should probably get out of the Warthog.
Oh yeah. I was just trying to get the fuck away from enemies real quick.
But anyways, today, here we are. Tomorrow, I have a dentist appointment, and I'm probably gonna get another root canal. Gonna get some more of these chompers fixed up.
Ideally, assuming we can get there.
Yeah. Yeah, the roads seem pretty drivable right now, so unless it snows again overnight, which hopefully it doesn't, we'll see. But,
Again, you've already gotten a word from your dentist that instantaneous, like, oh shit, have to cancel, like, is fine.
yeah. So if we have to,
You
we
won't
have
get
to.
yeah.
But,
Hopefully we won't, but if we do, we can.
damn, down. The thing with my teeth, by the way, is, I think some of you probably saw, I got my front teeth fixed. I don't have a gap in them anymore, which is nice. And I have one molar back here that is pretty damaged and I need to get repaired. However, it might be too far gone, so tomorrow, if we are able to make it, I'm either gonna get a root canal, and that's gonna be a whole thing, or I'm gonna get that tooth removed, and I'm just gonna lose that molar, which would suck.
You could have warned us what your plan was.
Rip. So hopefully I will not lose my tooth.
Lose tooth.
I've already lost like 4 teeth, I think, total, from like my sides, not counting wisdom teeth.
Okie dokie. I walked up and triggered it, so you have fun fighting on the front line.
Wait, what?
I'm
Wait.
going home.
What? What the fuck?
I have a sniper rifle. And not even an actual UNSC sniper, the binary rifle that you can't hip fire. What do you want from me?
Well, I mean, there's a battle rifle, there's magnums, there's guns. Ow, 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 I got run over by a ghost.
The Lich will deploy its troops, then fall back and pepper the area with turret fire. That's when they're most
I spawned
vulnerable
right
to
next to you up
boarding
here.
damage by
What's up?
Crimson. Trust me, I've thought of everything.
I can't get up there. Oh, there we go.
Turret's down.
Nice. So this is interesting. Have you tried jumping here?
I missed a headshot.
Try jumping. Whee!
Cool.
Boing, 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 boing. How fun.
Alright. Sniper out.
Nice. Arrgh!
Just a light tap, regardless of speed, instantly kills me on enemy ghosts. I don't like it.
The ghost is down. Ha. Whee.
Shop. Taking damage, you say? You heard that guy, right?
Yeah, contact taking damage.
Yeah, he shot an elite in the face with a rocket launcher and blew him to bits.
Taking
in one
damage
shot.
indeed.
Taking damage is definitely a way to describe that.
Hey, there's a vehicle over here if you want to, like a warthog we can use. Oh, I'll bring it over to you.
I'm on my way.
Oh, hi. There we go.
Get in or I'm leaving.
There we go.
Okay, and we got the rocket launcher guy too, which is good.
All right, where are the baddies? Did that guy fire a rocket at that one? Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Yes.
He has
They
infinite
have
ammo, right?
unlimited ammo.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'd be upset if he
Hear
wasn't
them, I don't
firing
see
at
them.
everybody.
Oh, there you are. Whew. Incredible. Oh shit.
Shit. Hey, you actually prevented that.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll deal with the lightweight things first. The thing is, I can actually. Oh, you're a friendly. Sorry, my friend.
Sorry, my friendly.
Enemy gun recharge. Nice. Oh, there you are. Whee! It's like we made our own little mini scorpion.
What?
The tank.
What?
Because we have
You
a
mean
rocket
with
launcher.
the rocket launcher guy?
Yeah, and a turret. We have our own little mini scorpion. Well, we had our own little mini scorpion.
That's fine.
What, dude? How did you get with it? Get out of here. I can't aim the gun low enough. Oh, no. Oh my god, die. There we go. Down over there?
Up, supposedly.
Oop.
Now it's gone.
Oh, if you're seeing notifications, I'm not. I'm not seeing any markers.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the mini-map.
Oh, I was following the sound I was hearing. In this cave over here, I think. Yeah, here we are. Hey!
Like a glove.
Still got some stragglers out there.
Okay. We good? We good, video game?
Hey, look at that. The lich is right where Roland said it would be. Miller, you should really apologize to the super genius.
I love Roland's voice actor. God, it's so good.
I think it's sane, but it's the only move we've got. Get on board the lich by any means necessary.
Alright.
So, by any means necessary, you say.
Gun it! Gun it! Woo, woo, woo!
Thanks, Esposito.
Whee!
Here comes the hard part. Now's the hard part? I just tried to override the lich's security locks, but nothing doing. Crimson needs to get to the engine core rather than the cockpit. I'll mark it for you. There you go, Crimson.
Do,
Grab
do,
that core.
do, 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 do. So we're just taking the core?
Roland, now that they've separated the core from the lich
Like-
is wildly
Oh, that's right, it's gonna explode.
I suggest getting off of there.
Whee! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, I want to
Made
get
it.
further away from the lich. Oh no.
Well, if you die, you die. I'd say I'd tell your story, but I don't want to be a liar.
Oh, they're flying off, don't worry. They didn't want to hurt us. Yay!
You have to admit, that was pretty awesome. Maybe it ought to be. Crimson handled it nicely. Just be quiet for a minute.
Gotta admit,
Let me think.
that was pretty
Don't
awesome.
think you can get anybody in there to pull Crimson out. Still way too hot. Can't get a pelican anywhere near there. Okay, Crimson, back down the hill. We'll get you up through the caves.
You gotta admit, that was pretty awesome.
It's such a tragedy that the other member of Crimson died during the explosion, and no one is around to prove otherwise.
We discovered their body. They were hit by a ghost.
No one, bang! No one is around to prove otherwise.
No one who's alive is around to prove otherwise.
Well, if they're not alive, then they're not around. Checkmate,
mean-
atheists.
You ever been to a cemetery?
Yeah, but that's kind of a corpse, not the person anymore.
Ah, fuck. Hey.
The body's just kind of meat, you know?
Oh,
The person is the consciousness.
I'll be very
Once
quick.
that's gone, who gives a shit?
Wow.
Things are just gonna get worse
I mean,
the closer
you're
to
right,
the
but
sun we get.
also,
What?
wow.
Quick, Spartans.
You're completely right. It's just that got dark. But what I was gonna say, Duke, I'll be very quick. The direct wasn't disappointing because I wasn't expecting anything because it's still a pandemic. Neon white looks really cool. I'm gonna stream Skyward Sword when it comes out,
We'll get you out on the other side, same way you came in.
and that's it. Those are my thoughts, really. I also said more about it on Twitter. Yay! 2 more. Oh, I am right about that, right? 2 more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll be done with Spop.
We'll be done with Spops. Woohoo! This has
I
been a-
definitely like that Spops exists, by the way.
Yeah. Goes on a little too long when you only have 2 people, but like we're kind of imposing
Yeah.
that upon ourselves.
The problem is just that it's not properly balanced for like it doesn't scale difficulty based on the number of players. It's just always designed for a full team of 4 Spartans, and
Yep.
of that you're going in with a
We have to get the apex
brutal handicap.
Oh man, the lag. Oh man, the lag.
of the planet.
Not experienced in any on my end.
Crimson, clear the area.
Whew.
Feel free to use any toys you find that got left behind. We don't have time to send in cleanup teams. Quakes are getting worse. We haven't got a lot of time left here. Crimson, you've got to move. Those quakes are Requiem trying to tear itself apart with you still on it. Crimson, remember,
Never.
those have useful supplies on board.
Let's go. Okay, what has the Pelican got? Oh. Ah! Well, welly, well.
And just ammo packs, no other weapons.
Yep.
Bummer, but I can deal.
Oh, so all those enemies didn't die, they just despawned.
So I've noticed.
That's cool. That's Requiem trying to tear itself apart.
Phantom on approach.
Well, it's a phantom, you say. There will not be a phantom for long. It didn't even drop off the ghost. It just held onto the ghost and then left.
Yeah, I killed the pilot.
Oh, okay.
I had 1 sniper shot remaining, so I used it on the pilot. I still thought it would drop the pilotless ghost. Appears I was wrong.
Yeah, they're not dying. They're just gone.
They're unexisting.
Yep. Consciousness being separated from the body and all.
I don't have to shut up now?
Yeah.
No idea where the shield's originating from, but I can tell you that freaky beam thingy is what's powering the big guns. Give me a moment to sort it out. I promise to be quiet while I do it.
Crimson, hold down the area. You'll have an answer to
Doing
your
my best. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck you.
Roland, any update
So
on
many
that
dogs.
shield? Something in the area
Truly
messing
so
up
many
Crimson's
dogs.
armor
So
sensors.
much dog
It's
all the
making it
time.
difficult to sort out the data. I've got some theories. Any you'd care to share? Not yet.
No. Roland
If I
is
did,
like
I'd
the
be sharing
sassy,
them.
the sassy magic conch shell from SpongeBob.
That's a pull.
What do we... Roland, what do we do? Nothing. That was the clubhouse episode, if I recall correctly.
Well.
Now I have an idea.
Well.
Shoot!
I needed a new gun.
Shoot these, and the shield should go with them.
Do it, Crimson. We
All
need
right.
Oh,
to
cool. The gun
guarantee
despawned
air
as soon as
power
it dropped.
Nice. Yeah, it's been a
So, I will not
goddamn
be,
mess here.
I will not be having a new gun. But I suppose
It's
I can
fucking
make
night.
do. This dog has taken 5 punches to the face.
Okay, I'll try to work my way up with the mech, but like my mech is
Huh?
slow and
Oh,
sad.
you don't need to.
Oh, can you neutralize them?
Oh, I will.
I just don't know. Am I targeting the right things to neutralize? Where, like, what? It's not those balls. I know that. Or is it?
No, it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, the markers are nowhere near those.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It spawned me next to you, so now I'm literally useless.
Here, you take the mech. I've had enough with it.
One down.
I've had enough fun with it. You can take it now.
The shield's at half power.
Oh, you give me a very busted up mech.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Pringles.
Merry
It's
Christmas.
the left. On the left there. Oh, you're shooting at the enemies. Okay.
I guess that one can't be damaged yet.
Yeah, we have to blow up this one on the left, and then we can blow up that shielded one over there. Yeah, I gotta go get some ammo.
Yeah, it just didn't take damage until the other one was dead. Unlike
Yep, yep.
every other time we've had to do this.
There was a shield on it that inexplicably was linked to the other ones being blown up.
There wasn't.
Oh, there was on my screen.
Nope, not at all.
Hell yeah.
Down.
That did it. Guns
Nice.
offline. Shield down. Pretty good plan, I'd say. Maybe not the most exciting. It was great work, Roland. You too, Crimson. Setting a waypoint.
Roland, I love you.
Moving.
Crimson, you're here too.
Crimson. Fuck off, Knight. Fuck off.
You should probably fall back to me.
I'm trying to, but this Knight is chasing me. There we go.
Just keep pushing back, I'll cover us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm firing off pot shots with the plasma pistol.
Roland, that's a big locked door is what that is. Already looking for a way through.
Thank you. I wasn't sure. Ow. Ow, that actually does ring the
Oh,
have the high pitched ringing sound effect. I didn't
I thought I was
expect it
just
to.
going to kill you.
No, you can't. Remember, we can't do friendly fire damage, but we can apparently make each other
Well,
hurt.
We can in vehicles.
Well, yeah, you can kill me with the impact of a vehicle, but like the melee attack wouldn't do it.
Locking the door override for you now.
That's nothing but a big impact.
That is fair.
Dalton, Crimson's almost in position.
All right.
Hey, Miller. Pelicans inbound, but it has to take the long way around with all those Apex guns still firing.
Crimson will have the beach clear by the time your pilot gets there.
I guess we will then. We don't get a say in this, huh?
Target down.
That Wraith did not have a chance at life.
All the things it could have done in its life if it hadn't just been in that corner.
Ah, damn it. I activated my my healing field, but it didn't go up in time. How fun is the Metal Gear to drive? It would be more fun if it wasn't so slow. That's the only complaint I have about it. The Mantis, that is.
Yeah.
The big downside is that it's really slow and you can't sprint with it.
Few more to go.
Ah. So, I killed the enemy, and then after they died and their body
Ah, damn
despawned, their weapon fired through the rock to kill me.
Nice! Oh god, why does it spawn us all the way back here? Wait, is this... No,
Dead
this is a
end.
dead end. This is where that Wraith was, I think.
Too small for that. That's just a dead end for the sake of having a dead end.
Nice.
It's realistic.
It's realistic.
I'm a space marine running around and punching like 8-foot-tall aliens with green explosive weapons. I think realism went away a long, long time ago. Especially with a tank with legs.
Yes. Legs!
The single worst possible method of delivering an explosive weapon.
Miller, Crimson's
Legs.
ride is on station.
Legs! You understand this is why humans have always been able to punch tanks?
Off this planet.
Legs! God, Metal Gear is this franchise.
It is.
Phew. All right, one more level to go.
Yep, last mission.
Took about 3 hours to do this. Damn.
I mean... Yeah.
I'm down though. It's good.
We did 3 episodes. Yeah, it's gonna take about 3 hours.
Ugh. Here we go. The final mission. Oh yeah, the planet's about to crash into the sun.
Oh yeah. That's what we've been doing, is setting the planet to crash into the sun.
Yep.
Because we're the baddies.
Are we the baddies?
Commander Palmer, Crimson are back at the Harvester. They've got the power supply. Just have to clear the area and they'll be all set.
Understood, Miller. Majestic and I are almost to our goal as well.
Bonk.
How's the evac going?
Rest of the planet's scrambled, Commander. You guys are the last ones down there.
All right.
Here we go, Crimson. The final stretch. Clear the area between here and the Harvester.
So yeah, whatever it is that the Covenant we're trying to dig for is what we're after. So, and we blew up the Harvester earlier, and not realizing
Well, we disabled it.
Yeah, not realizing we might need it again. So we got a power supply for it from that lich. And now we're going back in. Huh. Are all the Covenant ships named after types of, like, ghosts?
Various mythological beings.
Yeah, you have Banshee,
well,
Lich,
there's also
Wraith.
the introduced in Halo Wars. There's the Goblin too. They're all named after something mythological.
Oh. That message is okay. I will approve it I'll approve it in a second. Oh, man.
Dude was
Once I have a second, I'll approve that. There we go.
Dude was pulling a fucking warden on me. He was sticking to me and sliding with me every time he swung a melee attack.
Ooh. I have been doing mixed as well as anyone can be during a fucking pandemic. Really wanting to be able to go outside without it being a whole event or without freezing to death. That's how I've
So
been.
much for global warming.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I haven't seen any dumbasses like that I know who've said shit like that.
I mean, I was gonna say I've seen takes like that, but like
I've seen a lot of people saying it, but I haven't seen any like people whose opinions I otherwise can tolerate say it.
Yeah.
Like no people have said it, only dumbasses.
Ow, damn it! I was hoping I could kill that hunter before it got me. Yeah, is it polar vertex? Is that what it is? Vortex, rather. The polar vortex is fucking up the states in combination with COVID right now. It's all fucked. It's all so fucked. And that's how
Everything is bad forever.
It's all pretty fucked. Fuck. There we go.
One hit kill from the random jackal sniper.
Just that guy down there.
Gotta love
Oh, it's Hunter. It's just this guy down here.
the guy you didn't kill earlier.
Yeah, because he killed me. There we go.
Nice work, Crimson. All clear. The power core fits right there, Crimson. Slot it in and you can power up the Harvester.
Here we go.
Excellent work. Control room's open. Get in there. Roll and fire controls. Right there. Not exactly difficult. So easy a grunt can do it.
Yeah, it's a big button that says shoot.
I also want to point out, I love that you punched the last button.
Yes. And we are in.
Beautiful. My
opened a passage to the cave system.
Commander Palmer, we're in.
Miller, just tell me when you're done. DeMarco, wake up! On your six!
All right. Huh. And off we go. Time to unearth gun 2. We found it. We found new gun. That's what's in there.
There's no such thing as gun 2, guys.
Yeah, that would imply the existence of guns.
Exactly.
We're playing. Okay, I know the graphics were pretty good for the time, but this is a video game. This isn't real.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh god, the heat. Even in the suit. Oh my god. I've survived atmospheric re-entry, and that sucked more.
It just, like, is really uncomfortable, you know?
It's localized explicitly on the feet.
Yeah. I just realized I was about to make a joke about foot sweat. I realized I had already made that joke during these streams. I'm terrible.
What?
I was gonna make a joke about what do you think Spartan foot sweat smells like? And I realized I'd already made that exact joke during these streams.
Alright, I'll give you a straight answer. It smells like one of two things. If we're talking about the Spartan 2s who never take off their armor, like John, it doesn't, because they never take off their armor, so you never know. If it's the normal Spartans, who are normal people, normal foot sweat, I guess?
Yes. Also, hi, you're new here. Benster, welcome aboard. We're about to finish, so bad timing. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry you showed up now. Not because we're about to finish, but because of the conversation.
The conversation that's happening right now. Oh, damn it. I got
These are the things I have to put up with.
And yes.
And yes, the grunt voices are just pug noises.
I've seen the behind the scenes of doing all the Foley work for Halo Infinite. It's some cool shit. A lot of the electronic noises are them running an electro reader over an Xbox powering up, which is super cool. I'm trying to respawn again. Okay, here we go.
I was trying to bait the Watcher into reviving the far-off guy, but nothing doing.
Watcher down.
That's everyone. Nice work.
All right, what are we doing here,
Looks
Jim?
like this is the path deeper into whatever this place is. Roland, why is the door not opening?
Looks like power's off to the whole area.
Quickly, Roland. Requiem's not slowing down.
Where's the big button you gotta push?
Activating that'll open the door.
Do. This door, however, has its own power. It's powered by dreams.
Imagination.
Ah. Nice shot.
Hey, by the way, since we're about to finish this game, do you like my my awful, gaudy, gold-plated Promethean weapons?
Stop moving. I'll adjust to be able to see it. God, absolutely atrocious.
It's the worst.
The absolute worst.
It's so bad.
I can't believe you. I don't know how you still manage to disappoint me every day.
I believe that's the definition of being in a relationship.
Wow! Also, Ben, I saw your tweet about stimulus, and that makes no sense. Like, why don't they just give you a check? There is no functional reason. I was given a check last time, just fine. There is no functional reason why I shouldn't have gotten a check. They just didn't. They just didn't this time. So instead, I'll have to claim it on my taxes. So I'll get a $600 reduction on my taxes I have to pay this year.
Artifacts off the network. Only Majestic's target remains. And I don't think Requiem appreciated it.
Commander Palmer, Crimson has their artifact offline.
Acknowledged.
I specifically told you to only call me when the whole mission was done, but okay.
That whole place is gonna come down on Crimson's head.
Alright, we gotta run.
Roland, Crimson, move now! Get out of there!
Run. Get the fuck out.
Hey, the 70-second melee strike is what did it.
Ah, I see.
It's this.
Situations.
Yeah.
Things could be weird down there, Crimson. Be careful. Gravity's just gonna get weirder the closer to the sun we get.
Whee! Ba-bam-bam. Whee!
Man, an artificial planet's artificial gravity generator going into the sun. Dude.
Behind you.
Yep, I see him.
3 sword guys.
Activate the artifact if you give him the chance.
Down.
Take him down, Crimson.
Ow.
That's the last of them. Where the hell is Murphy? He should be there. Murphy, come in. Settle down. I didn't go nowhere. Just had to fall back to keep from getting boarded.
Nice. And we did it. Woo!
We're actually visibly in the Pelican.
Nice.
I didn't notice that before.
We did it. Oh.
Yeah, how about that, Ben?
Exactly, Ben. They just didn't give me the money they owed me, which is super cool. And
Yep.
there's nothing I can do about it other than I can claim the 600 on my taxes. So what next? Well, what next is that we're done with Halo for the time being, because we got some other games coming up that we're going to stream. Probably going to take a couple days off, maybe stream Apex by myself or something. But for Austin and
It's
I...
okay. You can say you don't need me around.
Oh. But for Austin and I, we can come up with some more games to
Wow,
stream.
not even gonna deny it, huh?
I said, oh. That was my denial.
That's not...
That's the end of video games, everyone. Thank you all for watching. I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. I need to go get food. It was 3 hours of streaming. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I hope all of you have better days.
A day.
Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you so much for the donations and the subscriptions. I hope everyone takes care of each other and yourselves. Take it easy, everyone. Love.